What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to JJD TV. I'm your host, Josh, and we are here with a match watch-along between the upcoming game between Borussia Dortmund and Arminia Bielefeld. Boys, let's go. It should be a pretty fun game. I'm sorry that I'm a little bit late. We don't have producer T here today. He's still on his little holidays, so we wish him again all the best. But this is all me, so I had to get ready. Usually I have producer T doing it, pampering me, getting us ready to go, but I had to do it myself. I had to be a big boy today. So hopefully it sounds good. Hopefully it looks good, and you guys can let me know if you desperately miss producer T, because you know what, I do. I miss him. He left me to go have fun, and you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I'm not even that mad. But we are here to watch Borussia Dortmund play, and as you guys see on the screen, we have some lineups. We have some lineups to go over, and I'm pretty excited about what I am seeing here. Look at that. It is a 4-2-3-1, which, I mean, I'm a little annoyed about, but not overly annoyed. I mentioned in the preview that I didn't want it to be a 4-2-3-1. I wanted it to be a 4-3-2-1 because I wanted there just to be that extra body in the midfield. We know how vulnerable we can be from time to time, and it just, I don't know. It just, for me, it seemed like the right call, but I'm not overly mad about it because, I mean, it gives Reina an opportunity. We still should have a ton of the ball in this game, so it could be a formation that could work. It's one we started against Schalke. It's just, like I said, when it comes to counterattacking football, it's somewhat annoying seeing the way that the midfield can get broken down, but let's see what it can do today in a game that we will obviously have a ton of possession. So we have some people here already. What is going on? Hello. All right, Core, you're already here. You're already early, but you will be sent home if you annoy people. So there's your warning, Core. Otherwise, I can see you losing Bielefeld. Core, come on. I just told you. Be someone who contributes to the chat, or you will be removed for what has to be the 15th plus time. But we will see. Roman is here. Roman, how are you doing? Are you ready to watch the boys win? Carry on a little bit of momentum. I think it's about time that we do that. Hey, Josh. Hey, Roman. Have a nice day. I think 4-0. And sorry about that. Fan TV. I like it. I'm sorry. A bit of a cough. Tyler's here. Big old Dortmund fan. What is going on? I already reported him. Well, it didn't take you long, Core. Didn't take you long. It did not take you long. But yes, guys, I don't know who was checking out the watch-along for the last few games, but we've obviously been playing pretty good, and it's been a lot of fun to actually cover the team, and it's hoping that it rolls on today. But the biggest talking point was Frankfurt dropped points. Frankfurt dropped, honestly, 3 huge points for them in a game that they probably should have won. They even got an early lead. Their number one best player was there, man, and I love it. I absolutely love it. If you go over here and take a look at the table, because of Frankfurt's loss to Bremen, which they've been killing us over the years, so I mean, it only seems right that it's time for them to hurt another team. It makes it huge for us. Absolutely huge. If we win, we're at 39 points. We're 3 points behind Frankfurt, and yeah, I don't know. I put a little prayer up to Bremen that I don't know if you guys were on Twitter, but they've heard us so many times over the years. Like, it's time they do something for us, and that was huge. That was absolutely huge for us that they took those points from Frankfurt. And if I'm picking one of the two between Wolfsburg and Frankfurt to drop points, it would have to be Frankfurt, mainly because I think Wolfsburg's a little bit more consistent. They have a little bit more experience. I think Frankfurt themselves are surprised that they're where they are, but damn, yeah. We'll go into the lineup because, again, I'm pretty excited about it. It is a 4-2-3-1. I was talking to you guys saying, like, I want to see a 4-3-2-1 because, like I said, the front three, talented enough on their own to go in there, do some damage while being able to defend with that 3-man midfield. In a team where we're going to have a lot of possession like today's game, it could make sense being a 4-2-3-1, but now it makes me want to keep an eye on Gio Reyna because everyone who's been playing it on the wing that obviously wasn't on Sancho's wing, so it's usually Reyna, it's usually Brandt, are very ineffective in the game. And it's very frustrating to watch, which is why there's no point if they're not going to contribute to start them. It should be the 4-3-2-1. So I think this is a big opportunity for Gio. Gio's not been in a lot of good form of late. It's his real opportunity to take on a team like Arminia and hopefully create something. He once again is obviously playing out of position, which is frankly, it's annoying for him, but it is what it is. You want to break into this team, this is the way you're going to have to do it. Hits is a net. And Berkey, I believe, is on the bench today. So let's take a look at the bench. There he is. So it was established, it was said, and Hits is going to be our starting goalie, starting keeper for the rest of the year. I think it's the right call. I think that Berkey just, those last few games he had was just a little too much on him, plus the injury. Hits has been playing relatively well. So, yeah, for me, I would have started Hits for the rest of the season, and it looks like that's going to be the case. And then I don't know what Berkey's future is going to have in store, guys, because Hits is going to be the main man for the rest of this season. Then obviously we're probably going to target someone after that. At right back, Marai, guys, some consistency. Marai starting his third game in a row, and I love it. I absolutely love it. A lot of people aren't the biggest fans of Meunier, but for me, seeing Marai get this run in game, seeing him pick up a little bit of form, he is a talent. Like I said, I've told you guys I thought he was a right wing back, but seeing the kind of job he can do at a right back position, getting a little bit of defensive awareness into his game, and even making those forward runs is just very exciting. Very exciting for us, seeing what it's like to be obviously a Dortmund fan, and seeing that the right back position was maybe, a little bit iffy from time to time. And then the duo, which makes total sense. It's going to be Chan, it's going to be Hummels. I'm very interested to see how this duo goes over a consistency of time. I'm a big fan of Emre Can. I like the energy he has, but I think he can be a little bit unpredictable in his challenges, and when he's in a center back position, it can make him a little vulnerable because he puts him out of position if he goes in for a rash challenge, and he can either get a foul or he can get pretty much passed behind. So I'm going to have a little eye on him today alongside Hummels, but hopefully those two can do a good job, and they are our best two options. Guerrero, of course, is our left back. Jude and Dahoud, man. Let's go. This is good news. This is good news. Again, talking about a run of games. Marai, 3 games on the stretch now. He's been starting. Dahoud, the same. Terzic, kudos to him. He's found something he's liked. He's going with it. And I am buzzing to see the way that Bellingham and Dahoud are going to get on today. I want to see Dahoud continue this performance, continue this rise, see what he can do. With the front four, which, again, like I said, I probably wouldn't went with the front four, but it's Royce, Sancho, Reina, and Haaland. Relatively the same, actually, of what I predicted. I think I predicted Meunier would be in instead of Marai. I'm happy it's Marai. I predicted Delaney would be in instead of either Jude or Dahoud. I was wrong. Both Jude and Dahoud are in, so I'm very curious to see how that duo comes in because there's not a real defensive midfielder out of the two of them. Both of them are kind of like number 8s, can go up, but they can do a job on the defensive end as well. And then, of course, we have the front four, which I believe I did predict correctly. So, taking a look at Armenia's starting 11. Doan's at 1 and Close are two the guys I'd probably keep an eye on. Fabian Close has been a relatively good goal scoring for him today. And Doan's an exciting young player. Our bench looks relatively strong, and for you guys out there, look at it. We got Thorgan Hazard on the bench today. That's huge. We have Dan Axel Zagadou on the bench as well, and of course Berkey's back. So pretty interesting, man. Pretty interesting stuff. Game's about 15 minutes away. We have a lot of comments here. I'll try to get them. And guys, if I don't answer your comments, just ask it again. I'm going to try to keep an eye, obviously, on the game as well as the comments as much as I could. One says, I'm tired of Choupo-Moting starting for Bayern. I think it's hilarious. We know Berkey is kind of bad, but he's been a player being... We know Berkey is kind of bad, but he is our player. Him being bad doesn't mean we won't defend him. That's true, but honestly, he probably won't be our player for much longer. But he's on our team right now, and yeah, he's on the bench. But I think they're making the right decision, man. If it's looking like because of Hits' contract, Berkey's going out the door, so why start him? And he wasn't on good form before the injury, so I've total nothing. I'm not gonna say anything bad about Berkey. Berkey's given us a lot of good memories, but I think it's the right call to start Hits. Thank you, Bremen. Yes, no Christmas tree. It is no Christmas tree. But it's a team to maybe not do it against just because we're going to have a lot of the possession, but I still would have went with it. That's just my personal opinion. Wolfsburg versus Hertha should win. Man, if Hertha Berlin can pull off a win against Wolfsburg, that would be huge, but Hertha has been dog crap this year, so I wouldn't hold my breath. Wish we started in the 4-3-2-1. I do as well. I definitely did as well, just because, like I said, man, it's going to be curious to see what Gio does. Gio is the wild card because everyone who's played on that side, whether it be Gio or Brandt, has been relatively ineffective. So I just wanted to see them go into 3-man midfield, really sturdy things up. But we'll see. We'll see what the possession can do today. Josh, do you think about Mo Lester as a young fullback? Never heard of him. Let me know where he is playing for, and I will do a little research on him, but I do not know. Sancho, Royce, and Reina will destroy Bielefeld. I like that. Luca, how you doing, my friend? Yes, Producer T is not here, so the setup looks a little different, but I did my best. I know, we're missing a big part without Producer T here, but he's on holidays, guys, so everyone wish him the best. He's probably tuning in from wherever he is. He may throw in a comment, but hopefully he'll give me a thumbs up. I did my best to make it look appealing. You guys would laugh at the setup, but Luca, it's nice to see you today. Give me your score predictions. Murai will be one of the best of the... Murai will be one of the defenders. He's playing like Dede. Yes, true. He is playing very well. And hopefully he keeps up this run of form. It's going to be the consistency, whether Dahoud, whether Murai can do it. I read a couple other articles. You guys have been asking me because I've been talking about how Dahoud may have a future actually at Dortmund now. And they said they're going to keep, from what I read, they're going to keep a real eye on Dahoud over the next... basically, until the end of the season. They're going to see what he can do consistency, because apparently that's what they were very worried about with Dahoud, is that he couldn't come up with consistent performances. I think he's been spectacular, but, you know, I'm that guy. Josh, do you often feel Marco Reus joined a year ago, he would have had a Bundesliga? Do I think that if Marco Reus joined a year ago, like if he joined Borussia Dortmund a year ago, he would have had a Bundesliga? I'm assuming you mean if he would have played in other teams, he would have came up with a Bundesliga. And the answer is maybe, but only if he ever played for Bayern, which he never would do. But I think Reus has had an excellent career. I think he's very proud of what he's done. You think Bayern will drop points today? No, I don't. But I hope they do. I think it'd be funny. Hello, Eric. If Bayern drop points at home against Cologne, cats and dogs will reign in the skies. Much I'd love to see it. That's fair, man. It's fair. Jakolski is much needed for next season. Yes, he is, and I think he will be. I think he will be the target, man. But it'll be a lot of fun. We got a lot of transfers to cover over the next few months, guys. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Sportsnet always shows Bayern games. Yes, someone else understands it. I'm absolutely livid right now, and I'm just gonna pull up a stream because I need to stream the game, which is crap because they care about Bayern more than they care about Dortmund, and it's just annoying. I've bitched about it every single time. But I need to pull up a stream here because the game is about 12 minutes away from starting. So guys, if I'm not up to date with everybody else, it's because I'm streaming it, which it sucks, but Sportsnet decides to give it to Bayern, but I found an ESPN stream, so you know, see what we can do about that. Hopefully that opens up for me, and we won't have an issue. Also, we have a house going up beside us, so you guys may know that. You may know that the house is going up. And if you hear banging, it's because they're building a house, which is relatively annoying. But the girlfriend wouldn't give me the sewing room, and I don't think it would look overly that good in the sewing room. Damn, that stream's not opening. It's on Sportsnet World for you guys who might have that. Ooh, and it's playing beautifully on this stream. We got the game, guys. We are laughing. We should sign Donnarumma. Yes, we should, but we won't. Literally every 23 to 26-year-old keeper has been linked to Dortmund. Plus Glashy. Plus Peter Glashy. Just fake fans like you. There's Cora, I haven't read one of your comments, my man, so sorry that I'm scrolling over all of them. 3-0, 2 goals in the first half. I like that. If you mean because many Dortmund players did not join Bayern and many fans never joined Bayern. There's a lot. Producer T, where are you at? Producer T's on vacation. He's enjoying a little holiday. He's going snowmobiling, guys, because we're in Canada. It's what we do. We snowmobile. 4-1 to Dortmund. Sancho to score. Haaland brace and either Jude. Guys, where's the Dahoud prediction? Come on. How many goals does Haaland score today? I don't know, man. I'm in a good mood. I'm in a good mood today. I don't know what it is lately, just waking up and feeling happy. All right, Core. Do we report him? Do we report Core? Maybe. Might be a good decision. Oh, Canada. Stefan, how you doing, my friend? Yes, it is, Luca. Yes, it is. It's just fake news. But all right. We're looking to get ready, guys. We are looking to get ready. Should be fun. I'm just going to go and share this. If you guys want to share it on Twitter, Instagram, whatever, it's much appreciated. Helps grow the channel, as you guys know. And I'm just going to make a tweet because I don't have producer T. He does all this stuff behind the scenes. I got to do it now. The guy enjoying his snowmobiling. But yeah, let me go over where you guys are watching from today. I saw a couple people already saying they're from Canada. You guys know where I am from, and I am obviously from Canada. Watching the game today, and it should be a good one. Should be a good one, and it's got to be a game where we start taking advantage of some of the slip-ups. And Frankfurt just had a huge slip-up, so it's our time to punish them. Just making a tweet, in case you're wondering. Nice. All right, there it is. We're getting ready. BVB versus Arminia Bielefeld. All right, the tweet is out as well. Did my part. I'm going to throw a GIF in there. Why not? Is it going to be Dahoud? I'm going to throw Dahoud in. It's got to be Dahoud. Because the man is starting on the third game in a row. All right, the tweet was made. I don't have to worry about doing that again. Okay, we're back. We're back. Roman's watching from Canada. I know he is. Dahoud scores 2 rockets. Jose, that's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Don't report me. Okay. Oh, core. The game's on Sportsnet now, but I don't even know how to buy that. Yeah, I have Sportsnet Ontario, so that's where the Bayern game is. Lame. No. I'm telling you. No. I'm telling Royce had joined in 2011-2012 season. Ah, yes. I was going to say, I was very confused with the wording. Yes, you're saying if you would have joined the season before, he would have been on the Bundesliga winning side. Yes, you are very, it's very true. It's a shame that he wasn't on that squad. That squad was a very, very talented team. But I have hope in my man. I have hope in our team that you never know. This is your 150th video stream. Luca, my man. I did not know that. All right, guys. 150th stream/video here on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for all the support once again. I did not even know it was the 150th. A little milestone for us. That's very cool. And it's very cool. It's cool to do it on a watch-along too, so we can be here with you guys for, honestly, the next 2 hours and something. So I'm game. I'm excited. 150th. It's a lot. We started this channel a long time ago, guys. We had a lot of people who were in our last stream saying that they were watching since 40 subs. I know Luca was something early like that, but that's crazy, man. That's absolutely crazy having some of you guys being here since the very, very beginning. Doesn't matter when you join. We appreciate that you did join. But yeah, we hope that you guys still like the channel. We still have some fun stuff coming up for you guys. We have another interview lined up with another legend. You guys in the Discord will know who it is. So it'll be pretty cool. Another Dortmund legend. This Dortmund legend won the Champions League with us. So it'll be cool to get another interview like that. But yeah, producer Gene and I can't thank you guys enough for all the support you've showed us. It's the reason that we keep doing this, the reason we keep growing, and the reason that we are working with Dortmund. So that's always a lot of fun. But Luca, big shout out. Thanks for pointing that out for our 150th appearance here on JJD TV. I think it calls for a Dahoud hat trick, and we just saw that as well. So 150th appearance for a Dahoud hat trick. That's a win. Can anyone in UK let me know if there is a decent stream? BT Sports isn't showing our match. Someone help out Mr. Foster there. Worried about Reyna, Jude starting together. Yeah, if I'm taking a look at the lineup and I'm a little nervous about something, it is the midfield. It's the midfield because we don't have Delaney in there. And Delaney is the more defensive option when he's paired with Jude or Dahoud. It can work a little bit. or especially when they play the three-man midfield, which you guys know I'm a big fan of. But I don't know, man. It is going to be a little nerve-wracking seeing how they're going to cope together, because I don't think, and correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think in a 4-2-3-1 we've seen Jude and Dahoud playing as the two CDMs. So I think that can make us a little vulnerable. On top of the fact, like we've been talking about for the past few episodes, whoever plays on that right-hand side has been very ineffective, and it's really, really hurt us, which is why when we switched to the 4-3-2-1, it just brought an extra body in the midfield, and the front three of Royce, Sancho, and Haaland just had fun. So I'm desperately hoping that Reyna can have a bit of a go at it today. See what he can do there. And I'm also very nervous about the midfield. But I am more than anything just excited that our man Dahoud is in. You know, why not? But we'll see. We're about 4 minutes away from kickoff, guys. Nico Schultz has been a letdown. He may get shipped on in the summer. Man City just made it 20 wins in a row. Took out West Ham. That's a big result. Do you think Gio is going to going back on track today? Honestly, man, if I'm looking at past results, no. Like, I'm not going to say Gio's going to come out here and have a rocket of a game. He's playing out of position. He's playing in a position where he's been very poor. I'm not holding my breath. I'm hoping he does, because I want to see Gio get back on track. But until he plays more centrally, even when he plays in a 4-3-2-1 as one of the attacking midfields, I think he'll be a little bit more involved in the game. Getting shoved out on the wing, especially when Guerrero and Sancho are lighting up the left-hand side, that right-hand side doesn't get touched. Doesn't get touched at all. So no, I mean, I'm not expecting a big game out of Gio, but I hope he can turn it around. I've been watching since 620 subs. Beautiful, beautiful. I watched since 6 months ago, so Name's been here pretty much since the beginning. I remember when Tyler was here. He's got a good memory. Wasn't much of a Dortmund fan. He came in. He placed a bet on Dortmund versus Lazio. He put a tie or a draw. Sorry. So I mean, we were a little angry at Tyler at the time, but he committed because he won the bet. So now he's a Dortmund fan. He's been here a lot as well. So it's good to have you in, Tyler. Check out Soccer Streams 100. Ooh, someone finally, after all these months, has said the streams I use. Well done. Well done. Where can I find the Discord? Luca, if you're here, someone who's got our Discord, toss it in. I don't have Producer T anymore to say it to, but yeah, if you guys want to toss it in the Discord, you can. If not, you can reach out to me on Twitter or Instagram, and I can send you the Discord as well. We're going to throw on the live ticker for you guys, so you can see that, and then you got the scores also over here. So hopefully it's a nice little setup for you guys today. It's got the clock going there as well. The stream I'm on is really, really good. Just saying, in case you guys were wondering, the stream is fantastic I'm using, so hopefully it should be pretty much up to speed. Dahoud with the goal and assist. For the 150th appearance on YouTube. Goal and assist for Dahoud, that's what we're dreaming of. Josh, we're twinning jerseys today. My man, good. Dortmund sent me this jersey, and honestly, I feel like ever since I've worn it, we've been in better form. I found the game. Good man, Roman, good man. Yeah, I've had to stream Dortmund games since 2010. Like, this is the first year, honestly, I've been able to watch them naturally because we have Sportsnet, which is amazing. Like I said, I'm talking about the North American connection with the Bundesliga, and it's fantastic, but I've been streaming Dortmund games for a better part of 10 years now. Gio and Brandt have been playing out of position, and we have too many central players. Very true. Very true. Roman's been here since 133 subs. That's huge, man. Absolutely huge. I love this team. Tyler. I like it. My stream's being a little bit annoying right now. See if the ESPN one works. It's good. It's like perfect. Oh, man. The stress. It's weird. I refresh it and it looks perfect. So hopefully it holds up. If not, I might have to sneak peek for another stream here. We need this win. We do. We need this win for we need points to compete for the top 4, but it's finally been a huge result where Frankfurt dropped points. Not only did they... Oh, man. I couldn't believe it. I was sitting there praying that Bremen would pull something off. And then Andre Silva scores, 9 minutes in? I'm like, okay, well, is what it is. And then Bremen comes back and wins 2-1. Like, it's a huge opportunity for the boys to cut this down to 3. And we play all the big boys in front of us still. So, and especially with the Bayern game coming up, man, this is huge. The boys are getting on the pitch now. We're matching kits. Us and Dortmund are matching kits. Should be fun. I watched the channel since November or September. Sancho Flow's been here a long time as well. Here's the Discord. Yeah, hopefully you guys did find the Discord. Cheers from Kitchener. Gilberto, my friend. I went to Conestoga. You're probably very familiar with where that is. Very close to you. Very close to you. That's very cool. Josh being a Dahoud fan is so golden. Well, I told you guys, man, if Dahoud stays, the next kit we get is got Dahoud on the back. 100%. It has to be. I have like 5 or 6 Dortmund jerseys, and they all have Royce on the back, or they have no name on the back. Like two of the ones that Dortmund sent me. One had Royce on it. One is this one, which has nothing on it. So yeah, I would love to have Dahoud on, but I want him to stay. I want to make sure he stays next season before I go out and purchase that. Just sleep with the jersey on forever. Sebastian's watching from Zurich and says that the 4-2-3-1, Edin Terzic is not listening. He's not, man. And I think I make valid points. Like I said, the main reason I want to see the 4-3-2-1 is I just think that person who's been playing it on right mid, Brandt or Reina, has just been too ineffective. It creates a little more central partnership between Royce and Sancho with Haaland up front. You could pluck in Brandt, you could pluck in Reina. It just makes more sense. And the biggest thing is it puts another body in the midfield. So counterattacks, this is going to be a good game for it because we don't have Delaney. We don't have our main man in there. Our best defensive midfielder asset. We have Dahoud and Jude, which great. I can't wait. I'm glad that they're both starting, but different types of players. So it'll be important, man. Josh put the names Mo and Lester together. I got baited. Someone asked me earlier if I heard about Mr. Lester there, and I was like, I honestly never heard of him. So I got baited. So congrats whoever did that. But the kickoff is on, boys. It's game time here, and I'm excited about it. I think possession's gonna be huge for us today. Absolutely huge. Come on, Dortmund. King FIFA 11's here. Kicking it off. Do you speak French because you're from Canada? I do not speak French. I took French in school from grade 4 to grade 9, and my grade 9 teacher told me if she gave me a 50 on my final exam, I'd pass the course, but I wasn't allowed to take it ever again. So I made a strategic deal at the time to pass grade 9 French, and then I never took French after that. So I was very poor at it. We didn't have very good French teachers in public school. Sorry to my teacher out there, but she had a bit of an issue when it came to speaking in front of people. So you kind of need to do that to be able to be a teacher. So I never learned French, which sucks because it could have been relatively handy, especially when we do interviews and stuff. They asked me when we were working with Dortmund, they asked, like, do you speak French? Because it'd be pretty handy. And I don't. I speak English and English alone. So it is what it is. If I'm learning any language, it's German, clearly. What happened to Delaney? I'm not sure, actually. I'm not sure what happened to... I'm not sure what happened exactly to Delaney. It's kind of annoying he's not in there today. Nothing, obviously, against our midfield, because I'm very happy both Jude and Dahoud are obviously in, but I think we needed that little more defensive awareness when it comes to either an Emre Can or a Delaney in the middle of the park, just because I think Dahoud and Jude are just a little bit more attacking-minded midfielders than anything else, so... Like I said, guys, it'll be interesting. Not having a third midfield in there, not having a really out-and-out number 6, should be fun. Should be fun to see how the boys do today. It's going to have to be a lot of possession to be able to make this thing work. I'm off to see the game. Take care, my friends. See you potentially at halftime. Sorry, my dude, but I'm going to try to bait you again sometime. That's fine. I literally just watched something on ATV, and it was like 5 minutes of Robbie getting baited. I was like, I don't think anyone's really baited me before, but... I like to think usually when someone asks me a question about a player, I like to think I know enough about them to know if I get baited. But yeah, Mr. Lester there got me, so I was not familiar about him. But you got me. I think that's my first time getting baited. Producer T's laughing somewhere, I'm sure, if he's tuning into this. But it's a big game, guys. It's a huge game today. Bielefeld in the first game I was a little nervous about. I remember being very nervous because I don't think we were in the best form when we first took them on. And then Mats Hummels decided to turn striker, put in a couple goals for us. We were laughing. But right now we are in relatively good form. It's a different looking lineup. And like I said, the biggest issues with it is going to be not having that extra midfielder, not having the defensive midfielder. Wonder where Berkey will go. It's a good question. Maybe Liga. I could see him going to Liga. I don't know exactly where. I could see him potentially going to another Bundesliga side. I think he does enjoy playing in the Bundesliga. He's played, obviously, for a couple of Bundesliga sides. But I think his future is pretty much... Oh, good touch. I think his future is pretty much set, man. Hits is playing the rest of the season. Berkey is back. He's on the bench. It is what it is. Unfortunately, nice ball. Nice ball. Find Marco. Hit it, shoot! Oh! Oh, come on, Gio, hit it. It's a huge opportunity, man. Huge opportunity early. I thought we were gonna get off. Damn. That's okay. That's a big block, though. Jude had time there. Gotta make you as popular as Goldbridge. It's gonna take quite some time, my friends. Quite some time, but you never know. You never know. He obviously has a lot of followers. Nice ball, but it's I don't know. He lives in the country. Oh damn! We're off to a hot start though, guys. I forgot to plug in my laptop charger, so I will be right back. All right, we're back. That would have sucked if the laptop died, and yeah, I would have been fuming. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Producer T and I love doing this, guys. We really do. We really appreciate all the support for everyone watching, and as well as Dortmund and people wanting to work with us. It's been a lot of fun, and whew, good little option there. How's the quality looking? I don't know why it's acting like this. I think it's my Wi-Fi. But I can't really do anything about it. So hopefully it looks better. Oh man. I'm right beside the router. I don't know why I look like an idiot. Okay, the signal's picking back up a little bit. It was my Wi-Fi, so hopefully... This is ridiculous. I'm literally right beside the router. I don't know if it's the people next door. So I'm sorry for the look of quality on my face. Pixel Josh. I'm just praying that the stream holds up now. I'm getting a little bit nervous. 8-bit Josh. Let me know if it does get better or if it does get worse. I'm on the app I'm using. It says I have an unstable Wi-Fi connection, and I'm afraid if I do anything, it'll disconnect from the stream. That's ridiculous. If I go offline, the stream will end. I don't know what to do. Look at that piece of hair. I can move that over. There we go. I don't know what to do. I don't know what the right decision is. This is why we need Producer T here. Oh, my Wi-Fi looks like dog crap. I don't know. We'll ride it out for a little bit more. Maybe I'll switch. Maybe it's got something to do with the switch into the I'm gonna switch the audio. Do your job, Producer T. He's on. Okay, we'll see if that changes things. I don't know if it did. Is that better? Well, we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out if this is a little bit better. If it is, I might just... Oh. No? I think it got worse. Just gonna stick this back on. Ride it out. We'll see. It is. Was that better? A bit better. Okay. Well, damn. Not by much. Oh, what the hell? Alright, well, I'm just going to ride it out because, guys, I don't want to lose this, but if you guys get super annoyed, maybe I'll... Maybe I'll go down. I don't know. The Wi-Fi is just messed up right now. I don't know if it's the people next door, but Producer T is going to be having a laugh. Hopefully it stays like this. I think it's getting a little better. I'm just going to try to stay still. As long as the audio is okay for right now, I think we'll ride it out. North American internet. Yeah. It's okay now. All right, we'll ride it out. We'll ride it out for now. Hopefully it gets a little bit better. But this is why Producer T is so important, guys. We know this. But all right, I got distracted there for the last few minutes. I'm gonna try to stay still. Audio is clear. So the audio is clear. We'll see what we can do. We have the people next door maybe to blame. Frustrating. There's literally a house going up beside me. So I don't know if they're touching the internet. I don't know what's going on, but either way. Schalke's losing again. I have another idea, guys. Just because... Actually, yes, this idea is much better. Because my face is like really in your guys' face. There you go. So now I look a lot smaller. You guys can focus on something else. I think that's the right decision. I like that. I feel better. I let Producer T down with the camera work, but we're laughing. All right, let's get back to watching the game. Now I'm just very small to you guys, so if I look pixelated, then that's okay. But yes, I probably missed a lot of comments. So if I did miss one of your comments over the struggle of trying to get the stream looking okay, just let me know, and then just ask it again. But Josh with Producer T has good quality. Josh without Producer T, help. I've done streams without Producer T before. It's just like he obviously brings the high quality, but it's the Wi-Fi, I guess. I don't really know, but hopefully the new lookout will be a little bit better because my head will be a lot smaller. But Bielefeld's got a good opportunity. It's poorly cleared there by Hitz. That's a little bit poor on his part, but blasted over the net. Payne is here. Hopefully Wolfsburg will lose and we will win. That would be huge if Wolfsburg win. Keep me updated on some of the other scores. They are on the screen, as you guys see. But I don't know, man. I don't have any faith in Hertha. Read my comment, bruh. Payne here. Okay, Payne, I think you're talking about Hertha winning, and I desperately hope that they do. Small Josh. It's Small Josh now. Hopefully it just is a little less distracting, you know, from being very pixelated. You guys can take a look at the live ticker. Audio is clear, so you know what? I tried. I tried, guys. What channel is it on? I'm watching it on... Well, it's on Sportsnet World, or Sportsnet 360. I can't remember. I don't have that. So I'm streaming it from that stream. It's also on ESPN Plus, depending where you guys are in the world. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Schalke is losing. Time moving forward. Sun rising. Good morning. Pope is Catholic. These things are given. Eric, well said. Well said. The Pope is Catholic. I said Payne here. Hopefully Wolfsburg loses and we get the dub. Yes, I hope that as well. Yo, sorry, bro, for being incredibly inactive, but I've been busy with school. It's all right, my man. You told me a few weeks ago that or whenever it was that you were going to be very busy. It's all good. Make it when you guys can. We appreciate it, having you guys here. Checking in on the boys. But this is a huge game, man. Huge game. We know this. It's huge for many reasons, but just the fact that we looked not dead and buried, but man, it looked like a hike to try to stop two of the hottest teams in the Bundesliga, being Frankfurt and of course, oh, that's a good tackle there by Dahoud, but it's a foul. and Wolfsburg, and it looks like this is an opportunity to do so, because I'm not holding my breath, but we'll keep an eye on the Wolfsburg match, but I'm not holding my breath that something's going to happen there, and Wolfsburg's going to be upset. I think Wolfsburg will probably get the win, but we'll have to see. But Frankfurt didn't, man. Frankfurt got a huge loss, and it has to be taken advantage of, man. To put us back to 3 is huge. Plus, we still play Frankfurt. So if we beat Frankfurt, we'll have the head-to-head. Because the last time we played them, we drew. Small Josh is good Josh. Small Josh is good Josh. We made it work, guys. We made it work. We didn't panic. That's fine. I'm watching on Sportsnet now. I don't have Sportsnet now. I only have Sportsnet Ontario. So, unfortunately, the Bayern game's on that channel, so I need to put a complaint in with Sportsnet, try to get their priorities straight. You guys know what it is. But, yeah, so we're streaming the game here. So, I might be a little bit behind you guys. Dahoud kills a man. Stream looks great, Josh. Matty D, we appreciate it. We appreciate it. We panicked a little bit, I'm not going to lie. We have producer Teed, man, who's behind the scenes. You guys don't know the amount of work he does behind the scenes. It's incredible to make everything look as high quality as it does, and also to do things properly. So, we were able to make it work. I'm glad we adjusted the camera, because I'm looking at YouTube right now, and either my Wi-Fi got a little bit better, or this camera angle just does justice, I guess. But I think it looks good. Looks okay. It's smaller now. But yeah, we asked this earlier, but there's a lot more people here, guys. Let me know where you guys are watching from. I saw already a couple people watching from Canada. We got people watching from Kitchener, which is cool, because that's almost where I went to school. I went to school in Conestoga, which is very close to there. So we have someone watching that's not even that far away from where I live. Of course, we have our friend Roman, who is watching about an hour and a half away from where I live. But it's a big game, guys. We have our community coming together. Let's see what we can do. Seems like a bit to me like Jude is in a more offensive role than Dahoud. Yes, that is definitely true. Something that is very good with Dahoud, its attributes, is that he can sit very deep. He's a very good passer of the ball, and if you guys remember in the Bayern Super Cup game, is kind of when I really got to notice Dahoud play, and I always saw him more as like a box-to-box, but he's just so versatile. As we know, he can shoot from range, which makes him important going forward. The passing, for me, because he's so technically gifted, is such a big attribute to him. But the other thing is he's a very relaxed player. He kind of plays, and see if you guys make the connection, but to me, he kind of plays, that's a foul, like Thiago. I think Thiago is a very technically gifted player. I think that he can go forward when he wants to, but he likes to hang back. He likes to have a lot of the ball, play just above the back four, and I think Dahoud can easily play that role, and it looks like that's what he's going to do today. To me, that makes more sense, because he'll be able to get the ball, he'll be able to distribute it properly. Look at this. In tight spaces, makes a correct turn, alleviates pressure, the ball's back to him. As I say that, he gives it right away. But it was enough pace on it. It didn't bite us in the butt, but that's the kind of stuff that Dahoud can do, and we'll see if that works today, because I think that's gonna be a big reason why our counterattacks for Bielefeld will get intercepted. Dahoud exists, Josh. It's free real estate. Yeah, I don't know. I've been crushing on Dahoud a little too much this season. I'm really happy Werder got the win yesterday. I had so much faith into them just because they're an American player. Joshua Sargent got a goal. We know tactical manager and his crew will be pretty excited about that. I don't know. I haven't watched a ton of Josh Sargent, and tactical manager would have a better understanding of his game. But considering he's a number 9, but I mean he's playing for a low-scoring Bremen team. But as a striker, I think he's going to need to start eventually adding a little bit more goals to his game, because he doesn't score enough for my liking. But like I said, he's playing in a below average Bremen side, but you do see some good things. It was a well-taken goal yesterday. But yeah, probably have some American fans who definitely like that. But let's see if our American can get off there. There's some good passing play right there. Hit it. Oh, fluffed it. Hello, what's going on, my friend? How are you today? Killer Mad KD. Dahoud kills a man. It's a good tackle, but it's not. Yeah, I crush on him a little too much. Bremen don't know how to stay on side. They would have killed the game off with 2 or more goals. Today, we're all Hertha and Leipzig fans. 100% we are. What's up, Josh? Not much, man. Not much. We're here today watching the boys hopefully roll on. 2 huge performances against, obviously, Sevilla and Schalke, but it's got to continue today. It really does. And we got Dahoud and Marai starting 3 consecutive games, which is incredible. Gio's back in the starting 11. We'll see how the boys can do. How is BVB defend? I don't know. They'll be defending with a 4-2-3-1, and like Luca pointed out, it's going to be Dahoud, the more defensive midfielder, to try to hopefully relax any counterattack that comes our way. The defending is what I'm worried about, just because we don't have Delaney in the team, and Dahoud, as versatile as he is, isn't exactly what I think we need to have a solid midfield. When it comes to the defending aspect, I think Dahoud goes well with a Jude and, of course, a Delaney. But it'll be interesting. Like I said, it's a little more offensive midfield than usual, so the main thing we got to hope for is that we got a lot of the ball. We got a lot of the ball. We're not going to really have to worry about that kind of stuff. You guys, this Dahoud is playing better because he's afraid he loses the pick to Florian. Very true. I'm pinning live score from Google. I love Dahoud as much as you, Josh. There we go. Who else loves Dahoud? I didn't think I'd start this channel and have Dahoud mentioned so much. I honestly mean it, guys. When I started this channel, I thought Dahoud would have been sold in the summer. I thought he had no future with Dortmund. He proved me wrong after 4 games, and then again he was gone. So I was like, okay, again he's got no future. I put a video out stating that he's almost 100% likely to leave in the summertime. It's football, man. It's crazy that this guy came back in here and he's putting the performances that he is. Did you watch the Atalanta Real game? What's your opinion about that red card? I didn't like the red card. I thought it was so harsh, so early in the game, man. In a knockout tie, 17 minutes in. I thought it was a bit of a disgusting call, especially when you could see that there was a defender on the other side that wasn't directly behind him, but I listened to some of the other commentary about it, and apparently it was the right call. I just think the ref could have made a judgment call, just it being very early. Give him a yellow. I don't know. What do you guys think? Was that a red card in the Atalanta Real game? Because it killed off the game. The fact that Real Madrid only won 1-0 is just kind of showing how their team's firing at the moment. Check your Twitter. Check my Twitter, eh? I got 1 notification. Oh, that's good. That is good. I retweeted it. That's funny. Producer T would get a good laugh. But yeah, Producer T does a huge part of the behind the scenes thing here at JJD TV, which I'm assuming any of you techie guys would probably appreciate. I never really realized before we started the channel what exactly it would all entail, but the man is moving behind the scenes. And a very cool story about Producer T is that he's starting to fall in love with Borussia Dortmund. He's starting to fall in love with football. I think I told you guys that he was really only a hockey fan. He was our goalie. I got him to play high school football with us because he wanted to play keep, so we tossed him net. But all in all, he never really watched it. And starting the channel, he's watched every Dortmund game this season. He's playing foot a lot, and he just generally tosses on. He told me he tosses on games when he's not watching. So a perfect example of what it's like for someone who's just getting involved in the sport and already what it means, and the fact that we're going live on Dortmund's Twitch and things like that. I think the Producer T and I are very proud, and we really like that kind of stuff. But it's a pretty cool partnership here, and I know that you guys show a lot of love to Producer T. But in moments where Josh is pixelated, you realize like, okay, Producer T could be here right now, so I don't have to look at Josh's pixelated face. Chan loves to dribble. He does, man, and that's when I talk about Emery Chan. Like I said, I love him. I love the energy he brings to this side, but he's very rash. He's very confident, but it can get him into a bit of trouble, which is why I sometimes don't like him playing as the center back. I like him sometimes on the right back because it pushes him out wide. So if he goes in for those challenges. He doesn't put the team in a vulnerable position. And same as in the middle of the park. But when he's playing as a center back, man, he's got to keep his stuff together so he can go in for the right kind of tackles and doesn't really put us in any danger. So who would be our new keeper for next year? Glassy? Glassy could be. There's rumors that he's got a 12 to 18 million release clause. I don't think Leipzig are going to let that happen. From what I've read, I don't think Glassy's all that keen to jump from Leipzig to Dortmund. And for me personally, I don't really want to target a 30-year-old. I want to target someone who's young, will be here for 5 years. This is a perfect time to have this conversation. A lot of people are being linked to Dean Henderson. Borussia Dortmund is one of those teams. But for me, I don't want to see that happen. I think the fact that he's from the Premier League, he's going to be too expensive. The biggest thing that you guys got to realize, if he comes here and Dean Henderson lights up in the Bundesliga, he's just going to head right back to the Premier League. It's what's going to happen. Some teams will be like, okay, he's been playing unreal. Time to bring him back home. And what's the point of bringing him? I don't want a keeper. I don't want any player to bring in for a couple seasons. Jakolski, for me, 23, young, brings the Polish blood back into the lineup. I think that he could be our keeper for the next 5-10 years, for example. So that's what I want to see. And there's not really another keeper besides maybe Lazio's keeper that I want to see. Dahoud squad. Since we play Chan at center back, I think we could play Delaney at center back too. Delaney has played a game at center back this season, as has Witzel. That's a nice ball. Can Haaland get there? No, he can't. That's an excellent, excellent keeper right there. Can't rely on Hertha. No, we cannot. Not a red in my opinion. I agree. Will Producer T show his face soon? Producer T has been on the channel, guys. If you want to go on our channel, there's a quiz video we did with my girlfriend and Producer T. He was also in the latest Twitch stream. And we're going to cut that video up, actually, and maybe put it on YouTube for you guys. Producer T and I did like a little tournament and did a 2 out of 3 series on FIFA. So we'll post that, and you guys can take a look at him there. Roman loves Dahoud. We're Dahoud squad, guys. We are the Dahoud squad. Schalke's down 2-0. What a surprise. Has anyone ever seen Producer T? I'm sure some of you guys have seen Producer T. Like I said, when we were on Twitch not even that long ago, Producer T and I took on each other in FIFA. It went to game 3. I won't tell you guys who won because I think we're gonna post it on YouTube. Little mini tournament between Producer T and I. Idea for a video: JJD behind the scenes Producer T documentary. Producer T wants to do something like that, just to show what it's like, the behind the scenes stuff. He likes pointing out the fact that I always wear pajamas. That's a hard tackle, man. That's a foul for sure. Producer T, are you here? Reveal yourself. I don't know if he's watching. He is on holidays. I don't know if he's here watching. But if he is, he would comment. So my gut's telling me he's probably sleeping. Or he's snowmobiling. They're trying to keep Spanish teams in the Champions League to provide competition, so Real Madrid getting favored, Sevilla, Barca, Atletico are likely to go out. Maybe. I thought it was a harsh call. Jakolski's my favorite, mine as well. I want Jakolski. A lot of people are saying Jakolski here. How is Jude playing? He's playing pretty good. It was a very interesting duo in the midfield because I like to see a Delaney partnered with a Dahoud or a Bellingham. That's a nice little ball. Oh, Hummels! Rice! No! I don't know if that hit the bar or what that was. That was a good ball floated in by Sancho. Keeper wasn't overly convincing. Hummels got robbed. Royce hit the bar. Dahoud is playing amazing. Yes, he is, guys. We're getting a Dahoud kit. And the first giveaway we do is going to be a Dahoud kit as well. We have a couple of things planned, but we'll see. We'll see. I think the Dahoud kit's the proper giveaway. Producer T is a mythical creature. He is. Wondered if Dahoud is the next Gundogan. He came in to replace Gundogan. He was supposed to be, but yeah. Which one of you lucky creatures? That's a hard challenge. Jeez. Which one of you lucky guys have had the luck to witness Producer T? Who's seen this mythical creature out in a stream? I think Roman has. Roman's seen him. Bielefeld's getting pinned back a little bit, and it's looking very, very pretty. I'm just very happy, man, with with the way that Marai's cutting into this team, the way that Dahoud's coming in. It's honestly a lot of fun to see. Especially because that right back position was a very, very, very nervous one for us. That long ball from Dahoud to Haaland. Oh, yeah, man. Randy's never seen him. 0% harsh comments, 1% producer T, 99% about Dahoud. Guys, it has to be. You have to talk about Dahoud. When the man is playing like this, it's exceptional. He deserves it. He deserves it. We have 82 people here, guys. So if you haven't liked the video, like it. If you haven't told me where you're watching from, let me know. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Please subscribe to the channel. It means a lot. We have a nice little partnership with Borussia Dortmund's Twitch that a lot of you guys who are regulars here are familiar about. But we have another Legends interview coming up. So that should be pretty cool. We're interviewing a gentleman who has won the Champions League with Borussia Dortmund. So that'll be pretty cool if you guys want to, tune in for some of that fun content. You're more than welcome to. But we, once again, just want to thank you all for supporting the channel, and hopefully we can get a good result here. As Luca pointed out, it's our 150th appearance here on YouTube. 150th. That's a lot. Like you said, a lot of you guys have been here from the very, very beginning. A lot of Josh. It's been a lot of Josh. Not enough producer T. We need to get the mythical creature on here a little bit more. We saw him in your JJD TV video. Yes, Agents has seen him. Marai is amazing. A lot of love. A lot of love. Got some people watching from Lithuania. From Hong Kong. I like that. Malta, beautiful, beautiful country as well. All over the world. And that's my favorite thing about doing these watch-along, guys. No, not him. You guys, a lot of you guys know. I put it in our Discord. If any of you guys want to join the Discord, just ask. We can send you guys the link. But no, it was not. It is not the 2-goal hero. We got a corner here though, and it is Sancho to take. So let's see what we can do here. Ah, it's a poor corner. Poor corner. But we're kicking it back to him. We don't put a lot of balls like crosses in the box, do we? Because Sancho had a good opportunity there to... He's played with it until he walked it right out of play. Dahoud works underratingly hard. Covers a lot of distance. Yes, he does. Send me the link. Who wants to join the Discord, guys? Our Discord's fun. We have a fun video coming up with the Discord, which is gonna be pretty cool. We're doing a vote, so we're gonna do a comparison video. The Discord is voting for their best ever starting 11 for Borussia Dortmund, and then I'm gonna come up with my best ever starting 11 for Borussia Dortmund, and we're gonna compare the Discords versus ours. So if you want to get involved in the later stages of it, and you can always go back and vote. Oh, that's a nice ball. That's got to be offside. That's a nice save, anyways. You guys can. So if you guys want to join the Discord, just message me on Instagram, message me on Twitter, or Luca or someone can maybe toss it in the chat right now. Because that video is coming close. I think we only have one more position to vote for before we come out with Discord's best ever BBB 11 versus Josh's. Should be a lot of fun. Bosnia, another beautiful, beautiful country. We suck at corners and free kicks. Sort of. Why is the face mob up to date but not your face cam? Probably because I'm streaming, guys. So we are sorry if that is the case. I usually don't have to stream. I have Sportsnet Ontario. I have a few other Sportsnet. So we usually watch the game as live as it can be on Sportsnet. Unfortunately, they favor Bayern. So the Sportsnet are showing the Bayern game, which is BS. So I have to stream the game. So my stream may be a little bit behind. Plus, oh, that's a nice ball. Oh. So we are a little bit behind. I'll let me know exactly how far behind we are. Yeah, we're about a minute behind, which is I'm sorry about. But we don't have producer T here to put up some of the nice, everything. So we're making do with what we got. So I am sorry if we are a little bit behind, guys. For me watching it, it's just because I'm streaming it. Is what it is. But so I'm trying to stay a little bit behind the chat as well, just in case someone sees a goal, and I don't want to get it ruined. So here's a nice rule then. Rule of thumb. If you see a goal, try not to put it in the chat until I react to it. Makes it easier for everybody. I'm at 33, 10 seconds. So I am a little bit behind the foot mode, but like I said, we're missing Producer T, so we did what we did. We did what we did. I live in Hong Kong, and I went to travel in Canada one day. Country's amazing. Unluckily about the pandemic. Yeah, we are still in full, like, a pretty decent-sized lockdown. We've been in a lot of different kind of lockdowns over the years. It's weird to say years, but yes, over the last year and a bit, we've had a lot of pretty intense lockdowns. We once got up to about 100 people gatherings. That's a nice ball, though. Oh, find our boy Gio. What do you guys think about Gio so far? Think he's been all right. I think he's got a little bit more of the ball. I think Sancho's kind of going all over the place, so it is bringing Gio back in a little bit more. But hoping for something for him today. Oh, Marai. Marai has had a good game. 3-0. I am from India. Please send the link. We only have the striker left to vote. Watching from North Macedonia. There we go. I'm at 34-12. Your story is very Canadian. I'm here for it. Yeah, I am as Canadian as it gets. Please win, BBB. We got Wactical Manager here. Mariano is here as well. Gio is in the action, but he could do better. I agree. Are broadcasting this match in the Discord? We are not. $91 people watching, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and if you are a new subscriber from today's stream, let me know. As it's been a decent little watch. Dortmund has definitely been the better team, has dominated in basically every aspect of this game, but haven't taken their chances yet. So hopefully something can come soon. The thing I like about this is that we have had a lot of the ball, which is the thing that I was a little bit worried about. But I'm telling you, if Arminia is going to challenge us, it's going to be on the counter. I'm not overly convinced with the defensive awareness between Bellingham and Dahoud. But let's hope that the boys can figure out something, because Dahoud has been all over the place. Just drew another foul. We love our man. We're so fed up here in Mexico. Where do you guys think Emre Can's best position is? Yeah, let me know. That's a good debate, man. He's been Mr. Utilities this year. I think his best position is as a center defensive midfielder. Ooh. And not criticism against him, but I said he's a very rash, very energized player. He goes into challenges with his heart, and I'd rather those challenges come in the middle of the park than as a center back, because it puts him out of position to take those challenges. Sometimes he gets them wrong, which gets him obviously carded or puts him very much out of position. And yeah, I don't know. I just think his best position for him is center defensive mid, but he's also a decent center mid. He's shown that he can play right back. A lot of people don't realize how quick he is. And he's been relatively good at center back so far, man. I've been impressed with what Chan's been doing at the back. He's playing more composed, which is, and if I had any piece of information to tell Chan, it's not that he would listen to me, but I'd say, man, you need to be composed. You need to not always go in for that challenge, because it sometimes can bite you in the butt. And I think he's doing that. He's an experienced player, and he's playing alongside Hummels, but I think it helps. Watching from South Africa. That is so cool, man. I absolutely love the fact that you guys are watching from literally all over the world. It's incredible. Again, I'm watching from Canada, man. From Canada. But we have a few fun Twitch streams coming up for you guys too. We're gonna be hanging out with Stefan from Borussia Dortmund, an e-coach. So if you guys want to see FIFA skills get drastically better, you guys might want to tune into that. Our Twitch is JJD TV as well. If you guys want to follow us over there, we'll be I don't know, but there's some cool things in the works, man. I think there's a lot of support here on the channel. I'm hoping that Producer T and I can just keep coming up with content for you guys, keep growing, and it means a lot that you guys have supported us for this long. Oh, that's a good look. On our 150th episode. I've said it a bunch, but it's cool. I did not know that. Where are you guys from? Ricky, where are you from, my man? I am from Canada. Bayern scored again. Come on. Come on, hit it. Oh, that's a huge save. The camera, I don't know what happened there. The camera went away and all of a sudden Haaland was in on goal. Okay, so it was a turnover. It was a terrible turnover. Haaland should have buried that. But what a save, man. Kudos to the keep. That's a big save. Yeah, the Arminia keep is playing fantastic right now. I'm liking him at center back. I don't really like a Kanji, but yeah, center mid is his best position. I agree with that. I think he's showing that. I mean, he's a professional. He can play those other kind of positions and doing it well. So big kudos there. Bike. Oh, Marco Reus. And now here's what we got to worry about. It's the counter. That's a nice ball through Arminia's keep, who has been by far probably the best player on the pitch. I'm kidding. It's always Dahoud. Dahoud is always the best player on the pitch. But I've seen some good things today. I've seen some good things from Dortmund so far. Let me know what your guys' initial reaction is to this first half. I think we're unlucky not to have the lead, but we have Sancho. Nice little cut in. Nice cut in again, but a little too easily defended. Haaland is our plan from A to Z. Yes, he is, man. Who do you think is the best ever Dortmund player except Dahoud? If you're not going to let me pick Dahoud, I'm not answering the question. No, I'm kidding. The best ever Dortmund player? I don't know, man. I'd probably toss it to Reus. Dortmund's an emotional city, man. They're emotional fans. And what Marco Reus has given to us over the years. But there's a lot of there, man. Zorc's up there. Sammer as well. I don't know. Take your pick. I grew up... It's hard. It's hard for me to look at older players and being like, you know what? To me, they're the best. I didn't watch them. I don't know if you guys can agree with that. I know how good some of these players are over the years, but it's hard to really know because I didn't grow up watching them. So I missed out on that. I watched Marco Reus pretty much since he came into the league. I watched Mario Götze literally since he came into the league. Götze was the first one of the real first players I ever fell in love with at Dortmund. Because I followed Dortmund before Reus got there. So it's so hard for me to see these players play for the better part of 10 years and then pick someone I've never really seen play besides highlight videos. So, you know what I mean? So that's why, I'm curious when we do our Discord best 11 versus my best 11, it may look better than legitimate best 11s out there because, I don't know, I didn't see a lot of those players. So, it is interesting. It's an interesting little debate. I'm very excited. From Poland. So, you want Jakowski coming to Dortmund, right? With Piszczek heading out, our Polish blood is decreasing a little bit. That's a good tackle. That's a very good tackle. I don't know. Oh, it's a poor ball. I want to see Jakowski, man. Wolfsburg scored. Damn. The leg time is bad for me. 5 minutes more than you. I'm sorry, guys. I am sorry. It like I said, Sportsnet decides to give it to Bayern over Dortmund, so we're streaming the game. But we appreciate everybody not spamming goal if there was a goal. Just for everyone in the chat who's trying to link up with me, and it's for me as well. It makes it easier when no one reacts until I react. Their goalie is so good. Yeah, man, he's playing fantastic. Why are we getting so many goalkeepers? Let's just sign. Yeah. I'm at 3 minutes ahead of you. Yeah, it's annoying, and we are sorry. But you gotta blame Sportsnet. Who puts Bayern games ahead? Ridiculous. I'm at 41 minutes and 47 seconds. So yeah, I'm definitely behind some of you guys. At halftime I might put on the other stream, but there is a counterattack here. Oh. Jeez. I'm gonna say if that went in, I feel like the chat would have reacted. But that's the counterattacks that we want to worry about, man. That's a huge gap between our two center backs there. And that very well could have been a goal. Took it with a little toe hack. Whew. Bruh, Wolfsburg's winning with 0 shots on target. Dan's here. Dan, how you doing, my man? I did not know that. I did not know that Wolfsburg was winning with zero shots on target. I'm assuming most of you guys are at halftime, so I'm going to watch this in case there was a last minute goal and I won't have the chat ruin it. But again, we are sorry about, the leg, because some of you guys are watching it live. Some of you guys are lucky enough to have Sportsnet World. I do not. What do you guys do at halftime now? Because we have to do something. Not that the team's playing bad, But it's, I don't know. Do you make a change? For me, I like being proactive about it. I like making early changes, and I think Terzic has done that for the better part of his tenure here. But the reason I like it is because we do have some good options on the bench, man. Hazard's back. Maybe toss him on. See if that makes a difference. I don't know what the right answer is, but I would maybe look to do something around the 60th if the scoreline stays the same. But realistically, we should have took our chances, man. We should have easily had a goal or two, but just had them win our way. Gio's been okay, kind of quiet, but it's the same thing I tell Tactical Manager every time I give him his weekly Reina report, and it just needs to be a change of shape for him because it's not working out on the wing. I'm not sure exactly what is. He has to, I think, play as a center attacking mid to get the best out of him. Dahoud's been very good today, though. He did give the ball away once, but other than that, his passing's been fantastic. He's so good in tight spaces. I've seen him do a couple of very, very close-in, nice turns. I am Polish, too. Roman. So you definitely want Jakolski. Don't talk about that way. Dahoud is kind of killing us, man. Oh, no. Agents put down our boy Dahoud. Oh, come on. I'm hoping that there's a goal here. I hate streaming games, man. Absolutely sucks. I want to watch it live. I feel bad for the chat. But there's halftime. All right. So there was no goal. We go in at the break in a draw. I'm going to see if the other stream is ahead. I think it was. It just kept freezing on me. So no, it's not. The other stream is actually behind as well. So we're sticking with the stream we have. Sorry that it's behind, my friends. But we will address some of the chat right now. First half's over. 0-0. Hazard for Gio. I think that's a good call, man. It's getting a good winger back in. No offense to Gio. We love Gio, but he's playing completely out of position. Their only other real option on that side is Hazard, man. And I'm buzzing for him to get back in. I hope he's back in when it comes to his form. I don't know exactly how fit he is, but that's a change I'd look for. Change formation mid-game, I don't know. I don't know if they're going to change shape, but it'll be interesting because if they do change shape, that would probably mean plugging in another midfielder. And I don't know if that's the right call. Let's take a look at their bench. So the obvious change would be putting in Hazard for Gio. That's not a shock. And I'm excited. Everyone's excited to see Hazard come back, man. We absolutely are. Mukuku's a late gamer. I think he'd probably come on with the 70th. I wouldn't bring on Brandt, man. I don't like at least right away. Yeah, so for me, any early change would probably just be Hazard. I'd bring on Hazard for Gio. Other than that, no. There's no real other change I'd make. And then maybe look into Mukuku, Ranier, maybe a little bit later on. But yeah, that's what I do. I mean, I'm assuming they'll keep I'm very positive they're going to keep exactly the shape that we're in, and I don't think they're going to make any subs. But we'll have to wait and see. But it's annoying, man. We should have had the lead. My stream broke as well, so we're going back to Sportsnet World. See if this one's a little bit better, and it is. All right, let's address some of these comments. Man, y'all drawing to a city that doesn't exist. Arminia, country. Gio has enormous potential but can't play it on the wing. This needs to stop. Chris, I agree, but with Hazard coming back now, it's going to be probably pretty hard for Gio to break in. That was his chance to do something on the wings, and he has not done it. Reina is good at shooting. He is, but he hasn't got a lot of attention. Reina is trash. Whoa, Alex. Wouldn't say that, but he's playing out of position. Bring Hazard on, I agree. Hazard is on the bench? Yes, he is. So, I mean, that's the logical thing to do, man. You can't really change into the 4-3-2-1 because there's not really another midfielder you can bring on. You're going to have to stick with the 4-2-3-1, and the most obvious change is to bring on Hazard for Reina, but I don't know how game fit that Hazard is. I don't know how many minutes that they're expecting him to play. If he's going to come back on here and play the entire 45. I hope he's that fit. That'd be nice to see. I'm so mad right now. We have terrible whenever Gio is on. It sucked. You guys heard me in my match preview. I wanted to see the 4-3-2-1. But it makes sense that we didn't go with that because Delaney's not even on the bench. So I'm not sure exactly what's going on with Delaney. If you guys know what's going on with Delaney, let me know. But we don't have really another midfielder, so we had to go to the 4-2-3-1. But you're right. It doesn't look good with Gio out there. So maybe Hazard comes on and changes things up. Reina is just off of form. What happened to Sancho? It happened to Sancho. That is true. Brazil. Go BVB. I think Gio would play better in the Bundesliga too. Okay, he's not going to go down to the Bundesliga too. Josh, I'm really scared again. We are not using our chances. We're not, but guys, we've done this so many times over the season. So many times over the season, we've had these kind of games where we've been kind of lackluster, haven't taken our chances, but the second half, I don't know. I haven't seen a lot from Arminia to show that they're going to go on and win it, but we need a goal, man. I'm going to absolutely freak out because I'm starting to get a little bit nervous too. I really am, and something's got to change. I'm hoping it's Hazard. Who's got the Discord? A couple people are asking for it. Toss it in there. Or if you're looking for the Discord, guys, just go over to JJD TV on Instagram or Twitter. Send me a message, and I will send you the Discord there as well. Apparently, Delaney has a fever. That sucks. 4-3-2-1 is kind of defensive. We need an attacking formation with Terzic is sinking. No, I disagree. I disagree strongly on that, agents. The 4-3-2-1 right now is the perfect formation for this club, and I will tell you why. We have been so vulnerable in the midfield for a while now. And playing in a 4-2-3-1, when a player, for example, and I hate to come at Gio or Brandt, are playing it on that right wing, they are honestly useless. They've done almost nothing in every game they've played in a 4-2-3-1, which basically, if they're not doing anything forward, those kind of players aren't doing anything defensively for us. Switching into a 4-3-2-1 puts another body in the midfield. Having Jude, having Dahoud, and having Delaney are a fantastic trio, really blocks up any counterattacks, and like I said, the attributes of Dahoud going forward add another body. And with the talent between Sancho, Royce, and Hazard, we don't really need that fourth player. Now, Delaney was not in today, so it makes sense that they didn't go with it, but I'm seeing the same kind of things. The 4-2-3-1, we've seen a couple of counterattacks because we don't have that extra body in the midfield, and the big thing is Gio's been kind of quiet again, and it's just becoming the same thing. But for me, in this game, in this situation, I think the only real move to do is bring on Hazard for Gio, because you're bringing on a natural winger, and maybe he can get introduced in the game a little bit more. Just play the same team. Hazard didn't play for wrong. It's risky to play him. And again, I can't speak for Hazard. I don't know exactly what his fitness is entailing. If they say Hazard's good to go for 45, I say put him in. They're not gonna though. I can almost promise you it's going to be the exact same team coming in the second half. It's going to be the 4-2-3-1, and it's going to be still Gio. But I think, depending on how match fit our man Hazard is, he may be able to come on maybe the 60th minute, something like that. The morning coffee is done. We move on. We move to water. Is anybody else keeping an eye on the Wolfsburg games? Like actually watching them? Let me know how those games are going. All right. For real, Gio is just 18. He is. Gio's very young, and he's done some wonderful things already, and we just got to keep giving him time. But unfortunately for him, man, he just can't keep playing on the wings because it's really hurting his confidence, and it's really hurting his game. Gio's not ready for big games. I had a problem starting him this game. Now, I agree. The only other option really, I mean, you could have maybe started Mukuku out on the right wing. You could have also started Brandt, but Brandt has the same issues Gio's running into. I don't know. But yeah, like in when I say the 4-3-2-1 is the formation I prefer, it's every game's different, man. That's what, like I said, that's what makes a good manager. They can tactically match up against different teams. Matching up against someone who's going to have equal possession as you. Leverkusen, Gladbach, Bayern. 4-3-2-1, perfect. When you match up against Arminia, you can sometimes pull off playing with a 4-2-3-1 because you're going to have more of the ball. But if you don't take your chances, which we're seeing today, when you play in a 4-2-3-1, you're vulnerable on the break. You're vulnerable on the counter. And that's where I'm worried for the rest of this game. So we need to take a chance, and we need to take one quickly. And it's hard to know exactly what to do for subs. And if I'm being totally honest, the number one thing that I would do is just bring on Hazard if he's game fit, maybe even Moukoko. But it's not going to happen. They're not going to rip off Gio because Gio hasn't been awful. He just hasn't been very, very involved in the game. So, I don't know, guys. Let me know what you would do. Hope we sub him off now. He's had his time. There we go. Ace is on it. Halftime music in the Allianz Arena. How deep is your love for the Beast? But imagine replacing Gio with another defensive midfielder. That's what I mean. And Agent, I agree, but we don't have one. We don't have anyone on the bench right now. Because if there was one on the bench, I potentially would have suggested that. But for me, we can't really change our shape because we don't have the personnel on the bench to create that. You could, arguably, just thinking about it, you could toss on Zagadou as a center back for Gio. Move up Chan, have the three-man midfield, and then have the three up front. But I don't think Terzic is going to do that. I think it's going to be the same starting 11 coming back out. And I think if anything happens, it's probably going to be a Hazard switch. I think Hertha will get relegated. I don't know what's going on with Berlin, man. Some people had them in Champions League predictions. In a Champions League prediction side, and this team is fighting with relegation. I don't understand why Moukoko wasn't starting. I'm assuming just because of his age, they might not trust him as much yet. Dahoud and Royce are trash. My guy, you can't come on this channel and say that. That is a strike. I hope you just meant you're saying in this game, not just in real life, because I would be sad. But no, they're not even trash in this game. I think they both had relatively decent chances and have created something. Royce could have scored. I don't know, man. The second half is going to be big. Yep, we got some people defending. Meunier is a backup player now. I think he is. Moukoko should come on. Meunier is not good enough. Meunier has never been a good player in any team. I think there will be a good chance. I think there will be a good chance that Moukoko will come on. I don't think Moukoko will come on, though, until probably like the 70th minute. If I'm just analyzing the game and doing my suggestion, we'll see. I honestly feel like finding a way to play Haaland and Moukoko together is worth trying. Could be gold. It could be, but I think Moukoko would have to play it on the wings. A lot of people keep saying, well, Josh, do a 4-4-2. That's not going to work, man. No 4-4-2 at this stage, unless you play like an Atletico Madrid, is going to work. That's not how Dortmund want to play. It's a very hard system to really integrate into a team. It looks good on FIFA, yes, but in real life, a 4-4-2 in the Bundesliga just isn't going to work. But if you want to fit in Moukoko, man, this same lineup, but put in Moukoko on the right. He's left-footed. He could cut in. I think that he could play definitely in the wings. He's got a lot of different attributes. He's not going to just be set on a dead-on striker. So maybe. I didn't watch the first half. Are we dominating with no results? You didn't even need to watch the first half to know exactly what's going on. But yes, we are dominating the game. It's a different looking shape. Armenia's had a couple of chances. They've stemmed through counterattacks with our two-man midfield. We've had some good opportunities as well, haven't taken them. So it's one of those games. It's one of the games we've been in 100 times. We need to come out in the second half and hopefully get off the foot early and see what we can do. Why do you guys want Moukoko to start so badly? We already have too many youngsters out there. Well, if I had my choice, I mean, it would be this lineup but with Hazard, or it would have been in the 4-3-2-1 with Delaney. That's mine. But I mean, Moukoko showed some pretty good things. So, I mean, it's hard to know exactly what's right for his development. If it's starting him right away, it's bringing him off the bench. Reina has the lowest rating on the pitch. Yes, he does, and that's what you get. I've seen so many memes. People keep tagging me in it, and it's like spot the imposter, and it shows the match ratings from the starting 11. They're all like green, like showing they had a good game, and then who's ever on that right-hand side, whether it's Brandt or Reina, they just can't get involved in the game. But, I mean, I remember, and this is at a very different level, but I'm sure you guys, too, you don't like playing at a position, man. I remember all the time. I got played as a wingback a couple of times in games, which it was a tactical move. But I mean, I was usually a winger, but I had decent stamina, so they tossed me as a wing back because we were against a team that was a lot better than us, and I hate it. Your game changes the way when you don't play where you want to exactly where you want to go because you're doing a different job. Gio doesn't like going out on the wings. He doesn't have the pace. He's not built as a winger. He is a center attacking mid through and through. He wants the ball on him. He wants things to go through him, and it's affecting his game. Same as Brandt. Brandt does not have the speed as well to be a winger. We're forcing these players into this lineup because we have 3 talented center attacking mids, and when you have Royce, it's going to be him. So it is kind of frustrating, and yeah, I'll see a lot of you guys saying that Hazard's the call, and it is. The only thing I would do is put Hazard on for Gio. But looking at the heat map, it does show Dahoud hanging back, but Bellingham's playing as number 8, and then the front 3 are all pretty interchangeable, but Gio is mostly out on the right-hand side. Sancho's very, very close as well. We've seen him kind of all over the place, right beside Royce, and of course Haaland is the main man up front with the heat map there. Mukuku is good in the second half just because of his energy. I agree with that. Kind of like Werner and Poulsen partnership. Again, I just don't. To be able to pull off a huge tactic change like that, man, I just don't know if Terzic is quite ready for it. Because that's a huge switch. You guys have no idea how. Well, I shouldn't say you have no idea, but you guys should understand how hard it would technically be to switch shape into a 2-man striker. It's a very, very difficult thing to do. It's why you don't see a lot of teams play the 2 strikers anymore. Diego Simeone has been playing with 2 strikers since he basically started coaching. And like I'm talking like they're the top clubs around the world. You don't see it very often, and there's a reason you don't see it. It's what I admire about Nagelsmann is the way that he can go into different games and switch up his formation so much. I personally think that sometimes that hurts him. I think that he just overthinks everything a little bit too much because he's a tactician. It's what he likes to do. But you see a different shape damn near every game because he can do it. He likes doing it. He's good at it. But I don't think it's a risky move to go into a 2-striker formation with Terzic, and I wouldn't recommend it. That's just, again, my personal opinion. Need Dortmund to win for me. Me too, guys. This is our 150th episode. Another shout out to Luca for pointing that out. It's very cool. It's a milestone. We need it. We need a dub. We need a big victory today. A very big victory. And if Dahoud scores, I go shirtless. I said it. Dahoud scores, we go tarps off. Don't tell producer T. He will be very upset. The boys are getting ready for the second half. Got some water. Let's see what we can do. Has Dahoud been shining, or has the spark somewhat dwindled? He's been fantastic, man. He's been very good. He's very technically gifted player, man. I honestly, like, if any Bayern fans out there who are watching, let me know. Do you see any similarities between him and Thiago? I know it's at a different scale, but the way, like, I'm just talking the way that they play, the way that they're a little bit technically gifted, smaller type players, good passers, can sit back when needed. Thiago was the thing I loved about him is the ball was always on his foot. He controlled the play. I'm not saying Dahoud does it to that level, but I see similarities, and it's what I've always really liked about watching Dahoud. Is Thorgan on the bench? Yes, he is, and we're hoping that he comes off for Gio. Risky? No, he's been out there for a while. He needs to get some time on the pitch. Do you think that Haaland will leave in the summer? I do not. Reina needs to be dropped a few matches. Reina was dropped a few matches, actually. But he's back in now. I don't think Haaland will leave, man. I think there's a strong chance Sancho will leave. I think there's a very strong chance Sancho will leave. Because I just read an article that Dortmund would rather sell players than take a loan. And it seems like Sancho's the guy. But I think they're going to do whatever they can to hold on to our man Haaland. Jeff says I wouldn't go for Hazard. I would. I don't think there's really another play unless you want to toss Mukuku out there. I don't know Hazard's match fitness though. So if he can play, because like I said, there's gonna be no subs. The second half's about to start. There's gonna be no subs. I can almost promise you that. But I think Hazard will be, eventually, if he's fit, be looked at because it makes sense. Yeah, Reina is a bit overrated. Musala is miles ahead, even though... Oh, I wouldn't say that. Musala is not miles ahead of Reina. I think Musala is closing the gap. Reina, at the beginning of the season, was so far ahead of Musala, it wasn't even funny. But, I mean, Musala hasn't had a lot of time to show. He has shined a lot. And he's closing the gap while Gio's completely fallen off of form. But there's a baller in Reina, man. No doubt about it. This is a player who, at his young age, put up a hat-trick of assists. He's been scoring goals for fun. He's been leading the play. But that was when he played in the 3-4-2-1, where he's been playing in a comfortable position. He's playing well out of position, while Musala is getting tossed in his favored center attacking midfielder position and playing with a team that just dominates the ball. So it's a little bit easier for Musala to progress when he's playing and having fun like that. Wirtz, on the other hand, yeah, Wirtz is out of the three, in my opinion, he's the most developed at a younger age. But I wouldn't give up too quickly, guys, on Gio. It's just something's gonna have to give where he starts playing in his preferred position. But I don't like this. Arminia's coming off strong here. Good save. Reina has time for improvement and still is better, very young. Nobody should disrespect him. He's doing good. Absolutely, can't agree with that more. Musala plays for a great coach and plays in a proper position with a better coach and playing at the correct position. Gio will shine. And I agree, and that is the point I was trying to make. Come on, boys. We need a win here. This cannot be a game where we drop any points, especially with the other results around the league. But it is cool, and I don't know what you guys thought about Musala picking Germany over England. I think that's the right decision. I think that's the right decision for him, for German football, and even for English football, because England has got a lot of young talent coming up in that position, where the Germans, not so much. They have a lot of players as well, but I think that Musala will shine a little bit more for Germany. I think he'll get more of an opportunity. I think he's obviously playing in Bayern right now, and committing for Germany means he's more than likely going to stay in Bayern for the foreseeable future. And I think it's the right call for him. And I guess apparently he was born in Germany. Born in Germany, then moved over to England, and now is back in Germany. So probably very comfortable in either country. So yeah, I don't know. I think for him, it's the right decision. Oh, Dahoud with another perfect ball. What a shock for the boys there. Finds Sancho. Hit it. No. Find Dahoud. Oh! Yeah. Oh, yes. 150th appearance. And Dahoud scored. No way. And that's what he does, man. No one shoots from outside the box. And this... look at the ball. Whips it out to Sancho. Cuts on. I wanted him to hit it, but laid it off to a man who can hit a ball and hit a ball well. I love it. I hope the chat didn't remember what I said. Are you purposely pronouncing Musala wrong? Maybe. Dahoud goal with a banger. What a way. This man is on fire. Look at the chat. Absolutely loves it. Have we scored? Yes, we have. And it's none other than Dahoud. Go shirtless, Josh. Damn it. They remembered. They remembered I said I'd go tarps off if Dahoud scored. Man, I can't believe he got that. Another beautiful hit. I gotta go tarps off. Damn it. Shirtless time. Dude, what a legend. Wait for the second one, Josh. Just wait. What a hit. Yo, shirts off, Josh. Damn it. Josh, you must feel like a genius. I feel proud. Meg, they want me to go tarps off. She gave me the look, like you're getting in trouble. Will I get demonetized if I go tarps off? Will I get in trouble?
Maybe for nudity.
Guys, will I get a nudity claim if I go tarps off? Producer T was here to be giving me dirty looks. I said if Dahoud scores, I'd go tarps off.
Just flash.
Yeah, you guys get a quick flash. I'll do it at some point. You'll have to stay tuned. Don't take your shirt off. We'll maybe give you guys a sneak peek at some point. Oh man, stop finding excuses, Josh. All right, we're doing a quick up and run because we're not going demonetized. You guys gonna get a quick flash. You guys ready? Woo! Taylor, if you're watching, I'm very sorry for what you just had to see. All right, and if we get a nudity claim, Taylor, I'm also very sorry, but I did say I'd go tarps off. I don't know. I have to. Don't take your shirt off. I didn't take it off. You guys got a flash. But, I mean, come on. I can't believe that Dahoud scored, man. I had to do it. I literally said I'd go tarps off if Dahoud scored. That's a bold claim to do. And the producer tease isn't here, so I don't have, you know, the judgment coming from the other side of the room. He's going to be super pissed if we get banned from YouTube on the one time he wasn't here, so we'll see what happens. Imagine if someone just joined and saw you screaming. Oh, I'm in a great motherfudging mood, man. What was that? It was as close to nudity as we're going to get. My man thinks he was going to get demonetized. Yeah, you guys are getting some premium content for free. You're welcome. But come on, I literally said if Dahoud scores, which, in all honesty, like, there's a chance he was going to score, but if you're picking, like, he had a 6% chance. It just pops up when he scored. Like, I had to do it. There's no excuse. I said if Dahoud scores, we're going tarps off. It's time to start an OnlyFans account. Don't tell my girlfriend. It's for the true OGs. You first 50 will get something sexy. But that is fantastic, man. I do feel like a genius. It was freaking fantastic. This guy is playing out of this world. A player that we've had all season long. All season long. And it's not like we had a ton of performances where we could be like, all right, this is a game changer. But we saw him about 4 or 5 times early on in the season, and we were all impressed. I don't know the main reason, if it was a fallout or what it was, why this guy wasn't getting in. And he's proven everybody wrong, man. It's fantastic. He scored 2 goals now, man, as a deep playmaker, which he's playing today. He's playing as that Thiago position for Bayern, and he's playing it well. He scored another banger from outside the box, which is something that we don't see a lot, especially in this side, man. We play with the ball a lot because we have a lot of talent, we have a lot of possession, but when it comes to taking that shot from outside the box, a lot of the players just aren't confident enough to do it. They want to make that extra pass. Sancho was the perfect example. He could have took that hit, but he likes taking the extra pass. Dahoud didn't think twice about it. Absolutely went in. I think I saw a third nipple. Who told you? Who told you about the third nipple? Only fans can see the third nipple. It's fine. Hertha relegated? Potentially, man. They're playing awful. Absolutely awful. But it's huge news the way that Dahoud's playing, because if it just puts us in a good position, especially in the midfield. Like, we've been linked Neuhaus, Locatelli. These guys are going to cost 30 to 40 mil. And for me, I've told you guys a lot of times, a keeper, probably the second, if not number 1. Center back, probably the number 1. We've been linked to Milinkovic, which would be phenomenal. Potentially, like, Kamara, I don't know, like, the young Wolfsburg center back. These players are going to cost a good chunk of change. And then, of course, if we get Jakovsky, he's got to be 15 to 20. And by not going for a player like Neuhaus, not going for a player like Locatelli, you're saving money because you got a player in Dahoud. I don't know. Marco Rosa's got to be looking and being like, okay, this guy is special. And I know I keep building him up, but it's hilarious, man. Like, I don't know, deep line midfielders, it's rare when they score, let alone now 2 goals in 3 games, 2 well-taken goals in 3 games, and 2 timely goals. He led the turnaround in Sevilla, and he just got us a lead here. And look at the press on the guy. And wins the foul. I'm just too happy. The shirt deserved to come off. You can't take the jersey off. This is his last season after all. Dahoud isn't the only one who can score a cracker from outside the box, but he's the only one who tries. It's very true, man. It's very true. I mean, we've seen, like, Sancho can hit him from outside the box. Royce can hit him from outside the box. We have players. we have players who can hit him outside the box, but they don't. And that's been a huge issue because when we have these kind of games against Arminia, against Freiburg, against Augsburg, and we play around with the ball so much and we don't really go for it and don't take some of those chances when they come, oh, our boy. It's frustrating because Dahoud could easily just turn that back, which we see a lot. But instead, he took it on, and it's something beautiful to take into the game. Come on, boys. But apparently, I'm creeping Randy out. Randy, I'm sorry about the whispers. Didn't want the GF to hear, you know. Oh, what a touch. Oh! It's a goal. Is that a penalty or a goal? You gotta count that. Just ripped. What? Somebody, I can't look because someone's definitely probably ahead of me. Man, I don't get why that wouldn't count. Sancho grabs it though. How does that not count? So what a play here. And this is why, guys, Guerrero and Sancho play together now. But I mean, completely took out Royce, and then Gio scored. So I don't understand why it wouldn't count. So there's a foul. But it did hit Royce's arm to go right to Gio. I'll look at the chat after the penalty's taken, but why wouldn't that count? Is it because I can't hear the commentator, but is it because Royce fell on the ball? Because I'd get it if Bielefeld touched it right away, but it looked like as soon as Royce fell, he hit the ball over to Gio, and the Gio tapped it in. But it is Sancho taking it. I like that decision. I like that decision a lot. We had this debate, who's going to take the penalty the next time. I said Sancho. I don't know exactly who you guys thought, but Sancho wasn't really giving it an option for Royce or Haaland. It looks like Royce is fighting over the fact that it wasn't given a goal. I don't personally know why. Like to me, that's advantage, unless it maybe hit a Bielefeld player, or if they counted as a handball because it hit Royce's arm, which Royce is looking at its arm right now, which I'm assuming it is. I'll go to the chat in a sec. Jadon Sancho from the spot. We've had penalty troubles from time to time. And not a chance this time, baby. We got our new penalty taker, guys. It's Jadon Sancho. Oh, and there's a beautiful little celly. Right on. We keep it going, man. I like this. Bro, imagine if Terzic finished top 4 and gets replaced by a Gladbach manager who didn't even get Europe. Yeah, but Terzic is staying on, guys. He's staying on. And I'm excited for Marco Rosa. Let's go. They cannot be playing around even with the ball. They need to play some serious and make possession count. Look at the pens. A lot of let's goes in the chat. What's going on? Sancho goal. Bro, imagine. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I still think Marco Rose is the right call. And I think keeping Terzic on is even better, especially if he brings the boys back up to a Champions League spot. I feel bad for Reina. As soon as he does something, it doesn't count. Yeah, that's annoying. That's annoying for him. But, hey, we got a new penalty taker, man. Calm, coolly, put in the back of the net. That is fantastic. BBB are awake now, man. Come on, Cologne and Hertha. Yeah, man. Hertha result would be huge. But 2-0 result right now. Kick-started by our man Dahoud. I love it. I love it. The boys... Oh, that's a body check. Just absolutely tossed Gio. Nicely done. Nicely done. Oh, man. 3 games on the bounce, guys. It's my cat. I'm not sure if you heard that. He's kick stomping. Oh, man. I love it. What happened with the referee? What did he do? Yeah, guys, let me know why that goal didn't count. I don't have the commentary on. To me, it looked like Royce fell on it with his after the penalty with his arm, and then it pushed it from his arm to Gio. I think we just gained a member. Caroline King. I don't know if this is the first member on the channel. I have not checked. We just activated our membership. But welcome to being a member here at JJD TV. And you're a rising star. You are Gio Reyna. Would have been nice to go along with Gio's goal, but unfortunately, it got ruled out. But thank you guys so much for becoming a member. I don't know if you're one of the first, because I think I know the girlfriend and whoever else might have, but the first one on stream who's joined to become a member here on JJD TV. Very cool. We did just activate that. Again, you don't have to become a member, obviously, to enjoy our content, but we will be just coming up with some extra bonuses, some videos, some stuff like that, some Q&As, Zoom calls, things like that when you do become a member. So, I don't know, pretty cool for the first one popping up here on stream. So, Caroline King, thank you so much for becoming the first on-stream member here at JJD TV. Very much appreciated. On our 150th appearance, and Bielefeld had a chance there. It's very cool. BBB are awake now, guys. Go Hertha. Very cool. Caroline King, where are you watching from today? So we definitely appreciate the first little membership there. But Bielefeld are having a triple substitution. Their manager is not playing around. Please draw Berlin. When Dahoud scores, it always is our first. It wakes us up. Very true. He also fires me up. It's honestly 2 huge goals he scored. In the Sevilla game, man, he completely changed it around. That was a ballsy shot. To take it on from the distance he did, to put it in the back of the net the way that he did. Absolutely fantastic. And then today, again, without second guess, he's got an eye for goal. Put it right in the back of the net. And the boys have been dominating this second half for sure. And again, one last shout out to Caroline King for our first on-screen member. We very much appreciate it. I told you that Terzic will do a magical talk at halftime. Well, agents, you're absolutely on it. Learning from the EPL refs. This ref is not the best. He's a little something. He's a little something. You know Dahoud is in form when he scores 2 screamers in 2 weeks. Well, he's getting played, man. It's hilarious. He was out in the wilderness. I don't even know how fit he was from not even playing those amount of games. But now he's come back, played 3 games on the bounce, which I wasn't sure if he would get the start today, man. I really wasn't. Just because it just, it's how it's been with Dahoud. I didn't know if he'd get the start, but he got the start. He got a goal, 2 goals from a deep playing midfielder in 2 weeks. It's fantastic. I'm very excited, man. Very excited. But yeah, you guys want to know who we're interviewing? If you guys get, a lot of you guys in the chat already know, so I don't know. Might as well tell you. But you guys I'll give you guys one opportunity to guess it. It is a player who was on the Champions League winning side. It's a player who right now is a current manager, and he also can speak English, so that should dial it down. But it'll be our second interview with a BVB legend, and we're very excited for it. Might as well announce it here with you guys for our 150th and celebrate our first little on-screen membership there. My mail just came in. Haaland tops Chrome. Perfect time for watching the game and add this card to the collection. Very cool, my friend. Very, very cool. Nope. Top, you put in some good guesses there, but nope, none of those players. When will Witzel return? It's not Zorc. He's a current manager right now. He's a manager for a club in in England. It's not Zorc. So he's right now, he's currently a manager for another club. What do you think against our chances against Bayern next week? I think they're relatively good, man. I think depending on the tactics we go with, that's definitely a foul. Arteta, no, it's someone who played on Borussia Dortmund's team when they won the Champions League. He speaks English, and he is a current manager for. He's a current manager for a team in the English. He's in the third division. Sancho Flo, if you're there, you might as well just tell him. Not Klopp. No. As soon as it comes on screen, I'll tell you. Attaboy hits. Collects it with confidence. I like it. Kuba? No. Kuba wasn't on the Champions League. The 1997 Champions League winning squad for Borussia Dortmund. He was on it. Joshua nails it. About time. Paul Lambert. We'll be interviewing him for our Legends stream over on Borussia Dortmund's Twitch. And we'll do the same we did with the Omayela interview. We'll cut it and put it back on YouTube if you guys aren't able to watch the stream on Dortmund's Twitch live. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to interviewing Paul Lambert because cannot wait to talk to him about what it was like playing on Dortmund's Champions League winning squad. It'll be so cool. Plus, he's a manager now. I find it so cool. He's the manager of Ipswich Town over in the third division in England, and I have a lot of questions lined up for him. I'm really excited to interview him as well. We'll do a couple fan questions as well. So we'll put a tweet up, and you guys can come in with any questions you may want. We did that for the Omayela. We selected a fan question that we included in the interview. But yeah, it's Paul Lambert, and it should be a lot of fun to interview him. And no, he wasn't in the squad, but he was on the team. Like Lambert's got an honor of a Champions League to his name. He's only at Dortmund for a season. Any player that team is a legend. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I wish I was older than one when they won it, because it would have been pretty cool. But I do have very, very fond memories of the 2013. That's a project that I really want to work on. I'll have to talk to producer T and maybe some people from Dortmund as well to see if I can pull it off. But there's a lot of new Dortmund fans here, man. There's a lot of new Dortmund fans that we've been seeing over the course of even the last few months. Like Tyler, if my man's still here, he's a perfect example. Producer T is another perfect example. Like they're brand new fans to Borussia Dortmund. And that Champions League run we went on in 2013, yes, we didn't win it. We had a painful loss to Dortmund. But there's so many talking points I would love to cover. And I kind of want to create a little documentary type thing. Go through the group stage. Go through the team. Go through my emotions as a fan. Maybe get some other people on, talk about what it was like. And then obviously like the Malaga game. When I asked this question, how do you become a Dortmund fan? A lot of people looked at that Malaga game, that huge comeback. Watching that thing live was absolutely insane. What a tackle there. That was a beautiful tackle. I think that was Chan. And I would love to just run through my emotions going through that game, and then obviously taking a look at the Madrid game when Lewandowski put up those 4 goals. And then going into the final, and then going into the story behind Götze and the announcement of when he was leaving Dortmund and before the finals to Bayern. It was such a crazy year of being a Dortmund fan, as you guys would know. And I'd like to come a little mini documentary about that run and just talk about it. I think that'd be a pretty cool project for producer T and I, and any of you guys that could even bring in on Zoom, and any guys who were fans during it, talk about what it was like. The Götze announcement killed me. Absolutely killed me. But yeah, if you guys like something like that, I think it's a little different than obviously what we have done. But I think it'd be a little unique. And it's a story, obviously, of us not winning the title, because it's a heartbreaking one, but a couple of huge moments. And like I said, it attracted a lot of people. That Dortmund team that went to the finals, because a lot of people said, well, do the year we won the double. And it's just the Champions League's a little bit more, obviously, worldwide. So a lot of people follow that 2013 Dortmund team. And there's just so many behind the things. I don't know. I'm rambling about it, but that's something that I'd want to do. I think it'd be pretty cool for producer T2 to dive into that. But we have a counter here. Sancho kicks it on for Marco. Oh, it was a poor finish. Yes, but our boy Hazard is on. Came on about 3 or 4 minutes ago. I just haven't touched on it. Can you do player ratings? Yeah. Why not? Maybe I'll do it in the 5 takeaways. We'll do some player ratings in the 5 takeaways after the game here. But yeah, Hazard came on for Reina, guys. It is not a surprise. The right call, like I suggested. Here's a nice little counter, though, from Bielefeld. Whew. They're having a couple chances. Don't have a nice little run there, but blaze it over the bar. But I'm excited to see Hazard come on. The goalkeeper deflected the shot from Royce with his head. He did. I just saw the replay now. I did not notice that. What do you think of the Schalke manager situation? It's a mess. Schalke is such a mess right now, man. They're going down. Obviously, that's not like surprising information. It's a tough challenge there on Hummels. The whole club's a mess, man. I think going down to the Bundesliga 2 is honestly gonna, if anything, do a little good for them. It is wild to see what this team's turned into. A team that not that long ago was in a Champions League semifinals, won the league, won the cup. I don't know. But I think, yeah, it'll be a reality check. And I think they'll be down in the 2nd division for some time now. Their goalie is something else. He's a little unorthodox, guys. He's definitely a little unorthodox. That's definitely true. But, oh, there we go. Hazard, first little look at him. Oh, it was a nice look. It was a nice little looking ball there. A little intricate passing, but didn't come off. Chan's had a good game at the back, man. I really like that. Do you guys want to do a community takeaways? Community 5 takeaways? We'll go live after this. We'll talk about the takeaways given directly from you guys, and then I'll do some player ratings because I haven't done that in a while and had some suggestions from you guys to do that. So I have no problem doing some player ratings. I think it was a bit of an interesting game. Haaland's been relatively quiet for his liking. I think Chan's been good. Dahoud's been fantastic, of course. Gio, once again, man, not so much. Mariah's had some good runs as well. It's been a pretty comfortable game, which is something I like. That early second half goal was so important, and oh, that's a nice ball again. Finds Jude. Oh, nice defensive awareness there. But yeah, guys, if you're new around here, subscribe to the channel and let me know if you did. We keep growing. Have some fun things lined up for you guys. So if you're new watching right now, let me know where you're watching from. Let me know if you did subscribe. You'll deserve a nice little shout out. And keep the community buzzing. Haaland has been pretty ghost today compared to his other performances. Yeah, he has. And it's nice though. I know it's not, you don't always want your striker to be kind of quiet. But in games where Haaland isn't firing, it is nice when you can find goals from other places. And you found one from our new main man, Dahoud. You found one from a nice run from Royce, which led to a pen. Sancho hit it. He hit it. Wasn't the best hit, but he hit it. Another goal and assist for Sancho. Cologne missed an open net. Damn. Guys, right now, if you could pick Leipzig or Bayern to win the league, who would you pick? Because a lot of you fans from Germany, who I talked to, say they'd rather anyone besides Leipzig to win. But I think the answer is a little different worldwide. I think it's different because I would rather Leipzig. I'd rather Leipzig win the league than Bayern. Oh, that's a nice ball. Because I'm just sick of Bayern winning. I know a lot of people say, well, if someone's going to beat Bayern, I want it to be Dortmund. For me, that's not the case. I don't really care about how Leipzig got to where they are. I want to see someone dethrone Bayern. Sooner the better. So I'm personally team Leipzig. But I know a lot of people have been like, okay, what Leipzig did to get where they did is not the Bundesliga way. I want to see anyone else win. And I understand both points, and I respect both points. But for me, because just being an international fan, a little bit different than growing up in Germany and being a very close fan, it didn't matter. It didn't bother me that much the way Leipzig did what they did to get to where they are. I don't know. I just can't stand seeing Bayern win. So seeing them get dethroned makes it easy for me. I love Dortmund's goal song. Me too. So yeah, a couple of you guys say Bayern, but never Leipzig. Joshua again, international fan, said Leipzig. Bayern because I want BBB to end the streak, and yep, that's a common answer I hear when I ask that question. Is I either hear Bayern because I don't ever want to see Leipzig win something because of how their clubs run, or I see Bayern because I don't want anyone to dethrone Bayern except for Dortmund, or I see Leipzig because they just want to see Dortmund get dethroned, and I'm on the Leipzig train. Someone has to end Bayern's run. I agree. And unfortunately, it's not going to be us this year. Bayern always wins, Dortmund or bust. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I want to see them end. I really do. What is the scores around the league? Oh, that's a poor little giveaway there. Let's see if no foul. Nice. So Bayern's up 3-1. So that sucks. And also Wolfsburg's up, which also sucks. Imagine us getting second for so long and then one good season for Leipzig makes them end the streak. No way, Jose. To be fair, Leipzig has been a top 4 club for years now. They're not brand new, but I do take your point. But they've been a consistent title contender for a few seasons now. Anyone besides RB Lipstick to win the league. RB Leipzig is more dangerous to German football than Bayern's winning streak. And again, guys, it's a touchy debate. I'm not saying there's a right or wrong answer. I'm telling you guys my opinion, and I'm an international fan, man. There are different fans and different reasons around the world. Royce finds Haaland. Oh, Haaland's asking for a pen, and it was offside. Hi, Josh. Hello, my friend. How are you? Josh, can you elaborate why Leipzig is bad? So for Tyler, there's a rule in German football, and it's a rare rule, but it's a very important rule, and a lot of our viewers here who are from Germany could probably do it a little bit better than I can. But it's called the Rule 51. The 51% of the club is owned by the fans, and it's been a tradition around the Bundesliga for a lot of years now. And RB Leipzig has been playing fast and loose with that rule. They've been strategic because they have a lot of money. They want to get, and I don't know, it doesn't to me make sense why they did it in the German league. If they would have done it in any other league, it probably wouldn't have been ridiculed as much. There's always that brand about RB Leipzig is that they're Red Bulls, that they're going to buy their way to the top. But in my opinion, they did it in the worst league they possibly could have because of this 51 rule. And they are trying to inject money into the club, obviously, and they're trying to fast track their way to the top. Which, if you even look at Bayern and Dortmund, man, they don't spend an awful lot of money. They like to develop. They like to have strategic signings, young players. Like, both Bayern, like our most expensive player, I can't remember exactly who it was at the moment, exactly what the price was. I think it was like 40 mil. And Bayern's isn't a whole lot more. I think it was Lucas Hernandez who was he 80? And they're just basically trying to cheat the system. They nicknamed their club RB Leipzig. It's not even a real word. Like, the RB doesn't stand for Red Bull. It's a completely made up word. And Hoffenheim is doing a little bit of the same. There's been a lot of hate posters about Hoffenheim as well. Hopp is not a very liked man over in Germany. And, I mean, it looks bad on him because his team's even worse right now. So, yeah, it's a very traditional rule in the Bundesliga, and Leipzig are trying to change the way, which is why a lot of teams over in the Bundesliga would not like that. Leipzig are the second in Bundesliga, but can't represent the Bundesliga in the Champions League. I'm an international fan as well. It's because of clubs like Hoffenheim, Leverkusen, and Leipzig that clubs like Hamburg, Schalke are getting relegated. 50 plus 1 rule. Thank you. My bad. 50 plus 1 rule. I definitely like the Christmas tree formation a lot more than the aggression. Leverkusen has history more than RB. And I've been told that, and I would love for you to elaborate on it a little bit more. If you don't mind, I don't know how long it's going to take to elaborate, but I've had people, when I've mentioned this before, mention Leverkusen. I don't know an awful lot about Leverkusen's history about the 50 plus 1 rule. So if you want to elaborate, I would be very excited to actually read it. But yes, it is a shame seeing clubs like Hamburg, Werder, the Werder Derby coming back to the Bundesliga next season. That would be nice. And a couple people, and it might have been you who said that they're excited for that derby to come back because it's a traditional one. But we have a nice little county here after a nice substitution. We got Renier on. Haaland crosses it. Is it Renier? Is it our boy? It is, man. Comes on and scores 8 seconds later. I like that. Renier, he had a good game the last couple of times he's come on, man. A lot of people are asking for him, but look at the celebration. What do you guys think, man? Has Dortmund turned a corner? Look at the intricate passing here. Haaland leads it off. I believe that's on. Finds Sancho. Takes one touch, one look, and clearly onside again for Haaland, who is unselfish about it. Nutmeg pass to Renier. That was a good-looking goal. That's a team goal. Renier gets off the mark too, man. About 8 seconds in after coming off. But a goal scorer like Haaland, man, it shows his quality when he's willing to be able to make plays like that. He's going for goals. That's what he does. But to show how unselfish of a player this man is, it speaks volumes right there. And that's cool, man. That's very cool. 3-0. Leipzig are just like Premier League teams. Bundesliga for the fans. They would have fit well in the Premier League, man. They would have fit well in Liga. Red Bull should have went over to a Liga side and just injected money into them and turned them around. Renier, man. Make a video on the 50+1 rule for international fans, Josh. I actually will. And if you don't mind, man, I would absolutely love to talk to you about it. I'd like to talk to any of you guys from Germany who have that real passion about this rule. Because, I mean, I love Dortmund. I love the Bundesliga. I love the league, man. I don't have the exact same emotions about that rule than you guys do. So it would be so helpful to me if you guys want to come on. I might even put you guys on camera if you are comfortable with that. But I would love to do a video on the 50+1 rule because a lot of people don't know about it. And the way the Bundesliga is growing in the North American market, man, it'd be a lot of fun to see the way that this rule is really viewed in Germany, especially over the years. Because even myself, I'm not fully connected to that rule because I'm in Canada, man. But yeah, I absolutely will. Tyler's all about it. Renier, Josh, never say you don't fancy him. The reason I was saying I don't not that I don't fancy him, it's just that I felt like he wasn't really needed for his development. He came over to a squad he was never going to really break into. And it's about why would you start Renier over Reyna when you want to develop Reyna because he's on your squad? You develop Renier for what, 2 years? And now he's back to Madrid. And he's not, I don't know. But, I mean, I'm happy for him because we have a Renier to Glory series over on Twitch, which, very cool. I might game a little bit sometime soon, try to complete that objective. It's just, it's a lot. It's a lot of content. But we may. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool that Renier got off the mark there. Happy for him. I think his future is still definitely up in the air. But man, we've turned a corner here, no? Rabona TV has done a beautiful video about the 50+1 rule. So maybe, yeah, I mean, maybe I will make a video, maybe I won't, or maybe if I'll talk to Adrian, maybe I'll see if I can share his 50+1 rule with our community board. Leverkusen sponsor Bayer is a long-time sponsor for the fans. It's okay that Leverkusen is ignoring the 50+1 rule because it's a long-time sponsorship. It's also why you maybe heard people calling them... Okay, yeah. I didn't know that was why. I think I'm not from Germany. No, that sort of rings a bell. But yeah, maybe I'll just reach out to Adrian because if he put a video up already, I can just easily just share it. But on comes our boy Dan Axel Zagadou for Hummels. Great to see him back on. Dahoud comes off after another fantastic game. Guys, yes or no? Right now, put a Y or put an N. Have we turned a corner? Has this team turned a corner? We defeated Sevilla. We blew away Schalke. Arguably blew away, which can be a stubborn Bielefeld side. We have Zagadou back. We have Hazard back. The team is fun to watch, man. Yeah, Sancho Flo is very smart with that. I don't know if he's still on here. But I would... And Zagadou already back in, man. That is fantastic. That is fantastic. Look at the kid go. The guy can stay healthy, man. It'd be nice to have him back in, but I'm seeing a lot of yeses. A lot of W's. Not W's, dubs. A lot of Y's in the little touch by Sancho there. It was cute. And Zagadou just doing what he can do. That is fantastic, man. So good to see. The boys look like a different team. I'm not going to just say specifically only because of Dahoud. I'm kidding. It is. I think Dahoud, honestly, God, has a huge part of it. Huge part of it. 3 points from 4th, man. This is huge. And Terzic is going to take this experience into next season, man. Terzic isn't going anywhere. Having him with Marco Rosa, I think, is going to make a good duo. Josh, Bayern and Wolfsburg is an exception because the company was behind them as funded for the club for more than 15 years. And yeah, I mean, if you look at Wolfsburg, I mean, Volkswagen. But yeah, I mean, maybe I'll do more. I'm going to watch Adrian's video. And I'll talk to you guys in the chat. And I'll see if I can mention more than just... because I don't know what Adrian mentioned. I haven't watched Adrian's video yet. But I mean, I can reach out to him and say, like, hey, can I share on our community board? So you guys can take a look at his video there. And then, if he didn't maybe elaborate on Bayer, he didn't elaborate on Wolfsburg, maybe we can get into that a little bit. Because it's a very unique rule. And I'm very curious to see if I can get some people in, interview them, see what they have to say about it. I don't know. It could be a cool video, but I'll have some ideas once I actually take a look at Adrian's video and see what he talks about. Because, yes, mentioning Leverkusen and Wolfsburg are two huge ones, but Adrian might have mentioned them. I honestly don't know. But Hoffenheim's been a big one of recent years, and obviously Leipzig as well. But I'm assuming in that rule he mentioned Leipzig. Man, it feels weird. Have 3 dubs in a row. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Does this feel weird for you guys? Now that Terzic has got some experience. I personally would have liked Terzic... Well, not anymore. I would have liked Terzic to eventually go out and become a manager all on his own. Because I think he's got the talent. I think a team like Nuremberg, for example, would have been a beautiful start for him. A historic club. But I think riding on what he's done here with Dortmund, I think he'll be a huge asset to Marco Rosa next season. But I don't know. It's tough to know what the right move is for them. But here comes Vlap with a corner. And defended well. Emre Can has had a good game, man. I have been very impressed with him. But thoughts on Dean Henderson? I am gonna do a video about this, so a lot of you guys will hear this in front of it'll be a goaltending video, so it won't just be about Dean Henderson. But I think that would be a terrible transfer. This is my personal opinion. I will tell you guys why. But I cannot stand the Premier League tax. If we target a player like Dean Henderson, he's going to be valued so much more than he actually is because he plays in the Premier League. It is what it is. Ooh, blaze over the bar by Haaland. So if we target Henderson, we're gonna be overpaying. So is what it is. Fine, we overpay, we get a good goalie. Well, guess what? That keeper, I can promise you, if Dean Henderson comes to Dortmund, he will not play no more than 2 seasons because he will more than likely have 2 good seasons, and a Premier League club will be like, all right, it's time to bring him back home. And they will drop big cash on Dortmund, and then once again, we're searching for another keeper. Having a solid keeper for season after season is such an important thing. He organizes from the back. He is the vocal point of this team. Roman Berkey, as inconsistent as he can be, is a very good vocal keeper. He's very loud. He likes to organize the team. He just, like I said, he's had inconsistent performances, which is why it's been tough on him. So even, like I said, we overpay for Henderson, which we absolutely will. We'll probably only keep him for 1 to 2 years before we sell him back to the Premier League and start from scratch. And the third thing is, I'm not dealing with United. After what we did to them, which isn't bad, but we played hardball. We wanted a fair price for Sancho. They weren't willing to pay. You think they're going to sell us Henderson for a steal? No, man. I want to see a keeper like Jakolski. I think he's perfect. I think he's talented, young. I think that we can get him for a good price, and I think he could spend the better part of a decade at Dortmund if we pick up a keeper like him. That's just my opinion. You guys can let me know what you think on that. Hoffenheim is plastic. Yep, a lot of hate for them as well. Feels great. Feels great. Absolutely does, guys. And if there's anyone new here watching, please subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. Ask again. Our 150th episode here on JJD TV comes with the Dahoud opener. Beautiful. Comes with the Renier goal. Very cool. It's been, and a Sancho pen. We hit a pen as well. But the team, look at that breakout though. The intricate passing is what I've really enjoyed about this game. A lot of good movement on and off the ball from pretty much everyone on the park, man. Unpopular opinion, Mirai should be our #1 choice right back for the rest of this season. I'd say that's a popular opinion now, my friend. But yeah, I think it's his position to lose. Dahoud and Mirai have fought their way into this squad. And I think they're going to be our starting right back and our starting CM probably for the rest of the season. I think Mounet's got a better chance of breaking in instead of any other central midfielder. But all in all, man, it's go time. Like we found, oh, nice ball there. Oh, got a pen? No pen. Haaland's pissed. I have to take off, everyone. Been a great day. Enjoyed the game. Enjoyed the third nipple. I'm glad you enjoyed the third nipple. Cheers. Take care, my friend. Bielefeld's keeper is decent, man. I agree. Okay, we could target Bielefeld's keeper. I personally wouldn't. I would look for Tucholsky, man. I haven't found many other keepers I really would look at. I have to do a little more digging on it. But for me, Tucholsky's my main man right now. Potentially Lazio's keep. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of targeting Galasiak. I just hope he stays at Leipzig. I don't know. I want someone younger. Shouldn't go for Prem players. They'll only switch to us for a year or two, raise their profile, and go back to the Prem. Well said, and I agree. Haaland was the fastest player on the pitch today at 34.62 kilometers an hour. Here's Hazard back in. Oh, nice ball. Finds Guerrero. Oh, that's another good save, man. This game could have been 4 or 5, man. Great stream, Josh. I'm glad you guys liked it. We, like we said, we didn't have Producer T today, so it's a different little setup. And we had that scare with the Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi was falling all over the place. But we are going to go live again after this stream for our takeaways. It's going to be community takeaways. We're going to basically take the takeaways from you guys. You guys can pick them all. And we're also going to do player ratings because we haven't done them for a while, which, again, going to be selected by you guys. So we're going to celebrate. This was our 150th episode / stream video, whatever, on YouTube. Luca was nice enough to point that us out. And honestly, no better way to celebrate it than starting off with a win. A 3-0 comfortable win against Bielefeld and a Dahoud goal. So that is the game, guys. Game, set, match. 3-0. Man. It's game time, man. It's absolute game time. Oh, our main man missed it there. Sorry, bro. Just woke up. All good. You can come live for us for the takeaways. We're doing community takeaways. It'll be specifically for you guys. We'll talk about some of the tough games coming up and what I expect. We'll have a nice little takeaways. Dahoud gets a big hug. It's a beautiful sight. We'll have a nice little takeaways with you guys. So just get ready. We're gonna go live, and again, probably about 5 to 10 minutes, and we'll talk about pretty much everything about the game, ratings, and all that stuff. So hopefully I'll see you guys for the 5 takeaways. Thank you guys so much for joining us on our 150th video / live stream. Ended with a 3-0 victory and a Dahoud goal. I can't ask for more, but hopefully we'll see you guys in about 5 to 10 minutes for the Community 5 takeaways. And if you're new around here, subscribe, man. This community is fantastic. I couldn't be happier with it. And yeah, we'll see you in about 5 to 10 minutes, guys. So see you soon.